What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? How's it going? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Eric. I am one half of the hosting team of the Ringside Rundown podcast. What's up, lemons and limes? Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. We're going to have a packed night tonight. We have two shows to live watch. We have AEW Collision, and then right after Collision is AEW Rampage, which is what I thought last night was going to be. I thought last night after SmackDown was going to be Rampage, but it's actually tonight, so we're going to be watching both of those back to back. So we're gonna be here a while. The Miami Heat Boston Celtics game just wrapped up. Boston laid a whooping on Miami on their home court. I don't know anything about basketball or playoffs. I was just watching a little bit of it. But yeah, pretty packed show tonight. Lots to watch and discuss. As far as the wrestling tonight, it's going to be pretty cool. A lot of great stuff is happening tonight. Just trying to find the lineup. For the Collision show, we have the Acclaim taking on the Grizzled Young Veterans. Zach Gibson, James Drake, GYV. Great tag team. That should be a fun tag team match. For the Trios Championship, we have the Bang Bang Gang versus Top Flight and Action Andretti. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus Anna Jay, plus the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Swerve Strickland is going to talk for the first time in the ring. Then after that, we have AEW Rampage, which is going to feature a parking lot fight between Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, former best friends, now enemies. They're going to have a parking lot fight. And Deonna Purrazzo will be taking on Thunder Rosa. So tons of great matches tonight. Lots of good wrestling to look forward to tonight from AEW. So should be lots of fun. And there goes my dog going crazy. That's my dog Leroy. He's going nuts because I think my brother just got back. So now Leroy goes crazy. So everyone say hello to Leroy. So how's everybody? Thank you for hanging out again. Last night was our first stream, which went pretty good. I was very surprised. Yeah, that was Leroy going crazy already. But I was very surprised at how well yesterday's stream went. I don't have a Leroy Jenkins soundbite on my board. I gotta add that. But thank you for reminding me. I'll do that after the stream. But the stream yesterday went great. It was the first night of the draft on SmackDown. Pretty good. Lots of fun on the stream for the first stream. Nice and easy. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but it was nice and easy flowing for the first stream. So tonight should be a lot of fun. A lot of extra wrestling. Like I said, 2 shows to go through. As you can see in the title, there are commands to let you know about the podcast, merchandise that we have, any social media links that you're not attached to. Our social media has been updated, so you might want to hit that links command because we now have a TikTok account where you get highlights of this stream and any other content that we make and that we can make highlights out of. You can check it out on the TikTok, but also the YouTube is there, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff is happening. So right now we're just waiting for the commercials and the celebrations to get over with. I also have in the background the Yankees game, so I'm paying attention to that. So if you see me glance over a little bit, it's because I'm also trying to watch the Yankees, and they're actually winning, so we're going to keep it that way. All right, so it's time for Collision. Let's go.
Swerve Strickland challenging for this championship. He's got a chance to make history here tonight.
The dominant champion of all elite wrestling.
Samoa Joe is the real deal. My God, immense prime right over.
Let me know if you're listening, if you can hear the audio and my mic is balanced out. Let me know. That'd be nice, because again, we're still new at this. This is still pretty new. It's the second stream ever on the Ringside Rundown account. I haven't done anything damaging to get kicked off of Twitch yet, so that's good. And here is Swerve Strickland, the new AEW World Champion.
Nigel McGuinness, bringing you 3 hours, not only tonight of Collision, but also following us, AEW Rampage.
So 2 shows tonight. So we're going to have a long stream. What time is it? It's almost 8:30. We're going to be here a while, folks. So hopefully you strap in and watch along with me. This will also be on YouTube as well. You know, YouTube, the whole full VOD will be on there and stuff like that. Also, episodes of the podcast and clips from the podcast are also on the YouTube channel as well. So if you're a YouTube frequent user, check us out on YouTube. The username I use is Eric. It's at Eric ERIK _ ringside. Eric _ ringside. So there's Swerve Strickland. This is something they should have did on Dynamite. I know that's a big point of discussion. I feel like they should have did this on Dynamite. You know, he should have had his big moment where he talks to the crowd and talks about his big win and becoming the new world champion. He should have done that on Dynamite, but at least he's doing it now, so you really can't complain.
As you can tell, we have a phenomenal crowd here at Daly's Place tonight.
They're in Daly's Place like they were for Dynamite, which I think is great. I think they should really think about maybe sticking to Daly's Place, but let's see.
First time we are going to hear from the new world champion. Fans are standing everywhere right now. Big moment here in AEW.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man standing in front of you today is the boss of bosses. The man standing in front of you today is the anointed one in professional wrestling.
That's kind of that's what Trick Williams calls himself.
Is one hell of a wrestler.
Boy, that's not going to be. That's going to be something for the internet to consume.
Then the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Swerve Strickland.
There he is, Swerve Strickland.
Man, oh man, what a week we've had here in All Elite Wrestling. I mean, let me just run some things down. I mean,
Yankees suck. Well, they're winning 6-1 right now, so I think they're doing pretty well. They're kind of hit and miss this season. A definite upgrade, but they still make me a little nervous.
Adam Copeland got missed in the face by the House of Black. Then we have Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay tearing the house down, man. And then Jack Perry.
Uh-oh. Jack Perry
returned to AEW and struck Tony Khan, our CEO, our founder of All Elite Wrestling, a man that put all his faith in me. And on top of that, the EVPs, the Young Bucks, the AEW World Tag Champions, they come down here and they put him in a pile driver and stuck him in the middle of this ring with whatever they're naming the move nowadays. And now this man's in a neck brace and there's no telling when we're gonna, you know, see Tony Khan.
Tony Khan in the neck brace.
Now,
Tony
listen,
K'Khan in
the
a
first one
neck
to tell you,
brace.
I've done some
Interesting.
horrible things, not only in this industry, but in AEW once, twice, 3, 4 times. But I don't know, something about 4 elite athletes coming down and beating down a fighter, a non-fighter, I would say. And Tony Khan, that sounds like a bitch move to me.
Wow, calling the EVPs a bitch. Interesting.
to business. The most important thing that happened this week was Swerve Strickland went into Dynasty, and he made history by defeating Samoa Joe and becoming your new AEW World Champion.
Congratulations to Swerve. Good for him.
Now, a little pet peeve of mine is people walk around calling themselves the best in the world, but let's make no mistake, the real best in the world is whoever is holding this championship right here. Last week, it was Samoa Joe. This week, it's Swerve Strickland, baby. And I got here by fighting, but that came with some sacrifices.
What are you doing, Leroy?
The night that I won that championship, I went to my daughter, my oldest daughter, Anaya. She looked me in my face and she said, "Dad, I love you. I'm so proud of you. But I feel like I just don't know you." And that hit me to my core. My relationship with my children is everything. All the missed birthdays, all the missed basketball games, dance recitals, holidays, father-daughter dances, you name it. I can't make up for lost time, baby girl. But what I can do is set the example and blaze a trail as AEW champion and make sure this was all worth it.
Yeah, that seems pretty big. He's going to have a lot of work to do. He's got to right the ship.
Has set people in front of me, and I knocked them all down. This past week, Kyle Fletcher was just one. And you know what? I'm in a really giving mood tonight. I say we have ourselves an open challenge, and I put this AEW World Championship on the line.
Interesting. Oh, he's going to put it on the line.
Wow.
But I'm only
Okay.
giving it to somebody who really wants to fight. So how about it, Jacksonville? We entering a new era in AEW. Am I right?
Everybody's got a new
This
era
is the
going on.
Dynasty era. And the lead of that dynasty is whose house? Whose house? Whose damn house?
Oh, Claudio. Okay.
Well, it sounds like to me, by that music, someone we know very well is entering this challenge that's been thrown out here incredibly.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Fresh to the nines, Blackpool Combat Clubs. Claudio Castagnoli
Interesting.
takes
Good
up
to
the
see
challenge
Claudio
by the
coming
looks
out.
of things.
Swerve said, let's put the title on the line. That's unprecedented.
That is huge. Well, we had to know it wasn't Bryan Danielson who was going to come out here.
Would you leave that alone? Come on now. This is going to, you can't stop kidding. This is going to be, if accepted here, and I may be getting ahead of myself.
So Claudio's not in his ring
Claudio
gear. He's in a
down for the
suit,
challenge. You know that.
but it's an open challenge. So is it going to be for later on tonight? We shall see.
You're on.
There it is.
There it
Guess
is.
I'll be seeing you tonight, Claudio, in whose house?
Claudio always does like these, he always has these weird moves that he makes that it just catches you off guard. Why do you spin and grab the mic like that?
It's gonna be mine.
Oh. Well, Claudio's coming to shit in another man's house. So there you have it.
On the line.
World title on the line. Swerve Strickland will defend the title against Claudio Castagnoli. Should be a very, very good match.
Says Tony business is picking up.
And I just heard from Tony Khan, it is official. Yes, sir.
It is official.
The world title on the line tonight. Swerve against Claudio. Well, fans, you heard Swerve Strickland talk about it, and we saw it at the end of Dynamite on Wednesday, right here in Jacksonville. One of the most despicable, if not the most despicable acts I've ever seen from anyone. And it happened at the hands of Jack Perry and the Elite. Unprovoked, unnecessary. Let's take a look at what happened on Wednesday.
Wow, here we go.
We got some business to attend to.
Tony Khan agreed to meet with Jack Perry tonight live in the ring.
The only thing that I have ever wanted is what's best for AEW. Shake my hand, reinstate me, and let's go on and continue to change the world.
Jack Perry had him fooled, man.
Jack Perry back in All Elite Wrestling.
He just like rabbit punched him in the liver.
Of my career.
Oh
Just
man.
got what was coming to me.
When we came back, we said we were here to put AEW back on track. It's time to change the world.
No, not this.
Uh-oh.
What you just saw out there. that was
Hit him
just
with
us
the
trying to
Meltzer
get this place
driver.
back to what it was supposed to be.
So
And that was our final
the
fight.
Elite,
The Elite
I
has
mean,
arrived.
this was, I think, a very smart decision to do this, you know?
Yeah, the Elite has arrived my ass. Let me tell you this right now. Tony Khan has suffered multiple head and neck injuries.
Oh my
And I
God.
talked with him today, and he tells me that he feels very blessed and very happy that he is still able to work. And, of course, we have seen him here in Jacksonville this week during the NFL draft. However, doctors have advised Tony Khan that he cannot travel, but he'll be able to run AEW from here in Jacksonville as we travel, of course, starting with Winnipeg on Wednesday night. So that's good news. Tony is on the mend, but he'll be running our company from a remote location here in
Wait a second,
Jacksonville.
let's be clear. So Tony Khan's not going to be going on the road at all. He's not going to be in Winnipeg moving forward.
Right.
So what happens if something goes awry on the road? Who's going to run things? I mean, one would have
The
to
Elite.
think, ironically as it is, maybe the EVPs.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Who else is going to do it?
Well, we understand that Tony Khan.
All right, starting with the Bang Bang Gang,
Cleared to get back on the road. And hopefully that is
the
very, very
trio's champions, Austin Colton Gunn and Jay White. They'll be taking on Top Flight and Action Andretti. So this is going to be a lot of flippy stuff, a lot of flying around the ring. Should be a lot of fun.
World Trios Champions, Switchblade, Jay White, Austin, and Colton Gunn.
You guys remember to remind me when we're on commercial, I gotta mute the audio so that way the commercial doesn't pick up.
The Bang Bang Gang. The sun's out. The guns are out. Jay White, Switchblade atop the mountain. They have returned to their previous form
Oh, no.
after dropping all of that excess baggage.
All right, Top Flight.
Their opponents and challengers had a combined weight of 598 pounds. Dante and Darius Martin, Top Flight.
They should just integrate Action Andretti into Top Flight and just have him be in Top Flight.
All right, well, you may have seen on social media this past week where Jay White wanted this match.
Jay White
What
wanted
happened in
this
the
match.
Casino Gauntlet, an angry switch.
Imagine
on
that.
the social media challenged Top Flight to a title fight that they will collide here tonight, saying that Dante Martin cost Jay White a shot at going on to vie for the international title during the Casino Gauntlet match.
I think that's very fair to say. Dante Martin cost Jay White. Jay came within a second of winning the title opportunity against Roderick Strong. Were it not for Dante Martin, it would be he instead of Will Ospreay facing Roderick Strong.
Well,
Interesting.
that's up for debate, I know. And here we go for this trio.
Setting up something potentially for Ospreay and Jay White. That'd be interesting for
The Bang
AEW.
Bang Gang, Jay White will start against Dante. And Dante not backing down from what Jay White had said. He is ready to go. Take a look at the face of Jay White.
Jay White always has the best
Serious
facial
face.
expressions.
Superb,
Yep.
handsome. How would you like to see that face in the mirror when you...
And here's our main event official for tonight is made by Tony Cotsworth Strickland, Claudio Castagnoli for the World Championship right here tonight live. And Jay White missed
Like I said, it should be a good show.
But big forearm shots here from Dante. Didn't take long, though, for Jay. Well, he had the advantage here
Oh,
momentarily. Return of Ray Phoenix. He'll be facing the Beast Mortos tonight. The return
Roosh
of
in action
Roosh
too.
tonight.
Wow.
All tonight,
A lot of
live here
extra
on
stuff that
Collision.
wasn't even
What a
advertised
night
is going to
we've
be
got.
on the show. So that's
We have
interesting.
a stacked card, and we'll see timeless Tony Storm in action. A grudge match against Anna Jay.
And a lot of grudge there.
The action continues. We will see the debut of the grizzled young veterans as the
That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Big fan of the
Trios
Grizzled
titles.
Young Vets.
The debut
They're a
of
great
the
tag
Grizzled Young
team.
Vets
I don't know why they were
right
trying to
here
do that whole
AEW
thing in
Collision.
NXT
And a tag
as
made it. Here comes
Schism,
Guns. Of
but it
course,
didn't
that
really
is
work.
Colton Gunn, who's had a phenomenal singles career, and before he
MD Cyclo,
went
how's it
for
going?
championships, he and his brother
Thank you
Austin, of
for
course, World
checking
Tag
out
Team
this
Champions
stream
at one
and
time, and now the unified
hitting the
Trio
links
champions.
command. I
Jay
appreciate
White.
that.
Bang, bang, gang, knee left.
Wow. I really turned around on the Bang Bang Gang. I wasn't, well, the Guns specifically. I kind
have to
of,
agree with you. I think the
at
Guns
first I
are
wasn't
getting
feeling
better
it.
and better,
I
and
thought
they're champions. They're
it was
getting
going to be because they're kind of goofy and a little out there, but it's really grown on me, the Bang Bang Gang. I'm glad they got away from the Acclaim too.
Of the champions.
And it seems to work with Austin. Austin really reacts to the fans of their chant of ass boys, and you know, whatever it takes, I guess, to help your favorites. I don't know. Oh,
Oof.
I think it's disrespectful.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Don't you think you've got to earn respect with the fans?
What more can they do, Tony? They are the Trios champions, unified AEW Trios champions. If that doesn't demand respect, I don't know what does.
1, 2. All right, let me throw this at you. After what the Young
Kick out
Bucks
from,
did to Tony Khan, they're the AEW
Dante.
World Tag Team Champions. Do you think we have any respect for those guys?
Well, it's not really about respect when it comes
Guns
to
are
the
really
Young
doing
Bucks.
this, and
Ultimately, they're the
Jay White
champions.
as well.
More
It's kind of, they're playing it kind of
they're
old school,
EVPs, and so
very
you
slow
have to
paced.
wonder after what they did why they're still here in AEW.
It's because they're EVPs.
Exactly, because they've got the power. They don't
Yes,
need
remember,
respect.
there's also AEW Rampage after Collision, so it'll be all one fluid show. Yesterday was the first stream, and I was expecting Rampage to be after SmackDown. Nobody told me I was going to be wrong, so I ended up looking goofy on stream. But I'm glad it's happening tonight, so we get some extra stuff.
Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, best friends, the explosion tonight in the parking lot play. And action
Oh,
on top.
great dive by Action Andretti.
A flatliner. Down goes Austin.
Nice
Comes
flatliner
one,
from
two. And
Darius.
Darius got a 2 count that time from Austin Gunn.
Austin Gunn doing the smart
There's
thing,
Leroy
rolling
in the
to
background.
outside.
Leroy,
Can't be pinned or submitted out
Hey.
there.
Leroy.
Dante slides are
Hey.
then he slides.
He's not paying attention.
Met
He's
with a
he's
running
no
leg
selling me right now.
by
No selling me
Switchblade
hard.
Jay White.
Perfect timing from Jay White, the official, momentarily distracted.
Wow. He's been wiped out. Fans, our match continues. Live and picture. Stay with us.
Nope. I got to mute the audio. I did it. I didn't mess up, so we're off to a good start. Not messing up the audio. Just want to let you guys know, like I said, this is only stream number 2. So if you're watching, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching the VOD, I appreciate it. The VOD will also be available on YouTube, most likely by tomorrow. It'll be available. And so far, the schedule coming up for the week, we're off tomorrow, no stream tomorrow. Monday, we'll be watching Raw. Tuesday, no stream, but that'll be the day we record for the podcast, Ringside Rundown. Also, Monday, you can start submitting your questions for the next episode. Wednesday, we do the AEW Dynamite stream. Thursday, no stream, no content. Friday, SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday is a big day because it's going to be 2 separate streams. It's going to be Backlash in the afternoon. Saturday, they'll be in France, so I'll be doing a watch along of that as well. And also later that night would be AEW Collision, barring any scheduling changes because of the NBA playoffs. So we have that going on. Like I said, we have a bunch of new stuff going on. Like I said, check out the podcast. It's available on all major platforms: Spotify, Google, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon. Wherever you listen to podcasts, it's available. the links. You can find us all on social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We also have all types of different stuff. We also started the TikTok yesterday, so we have a TikTok account. So if you like TikTok, go ahead and follow us on TikTok. The link is there as well. And we also have merch. If you want to support the Ringside Rundown podcast, support myself and Shay, my esteemed co-host, you can support us by checking out some merch. If you feel like supporting us monetarily with some money, please don't feel obligated. You're not obligated to tip us or send in any donations, but it does help because running the podcast and doing all the content stuff is quite expensive. So there's a link to tip. You can also check out our Streamlabs website right there. That'll have all the merch information and tip information as well. So back to the action. Again, this is the Bang Bang Gang, Jay White and the Guns versus Top Flight and Action Andretti.
Nobody in the corner to make that tag. Oh, and now having a little bit of fun as well. I love to see that, Tony.
Yeah, I know you do. Teasing Darius here.
Oh.
Again, the switchblade with that knife-edge chop of his. Look at him teasing him once again.
Teasing him not to get the tag.
Another chop.
You gotta love Jay White. Yeah, look at that smile, $1 million smile. Oh, wait a second.
This trios.
Really punching him in the face good. Nice strikes. Nice contact on the enziguri.
And of course, won the trios championship.
Guns do a double tag. Cut the ring off. Cut Darius off from making a tag. Oh.
Darius got a long way to go to make a tag here. He goes over the top.
Nice evasion to get to Action Andretti.
Andretti's sending all three men.
Andretti's going crazy.
Relatively fresh.
Turn around, kid.
He's going nuts.
Looking out to the fans. He still has the advantage. Well, momentarily. Double back elbow. Using.
He is going insane, Action Andretti.
The sight to see.
Boy, this kid is so talented. European running uppercut that time.
Oh my God, misdirection from the Guns there.
The Guns are in trouble.
Certainly good timing from Andretti.
Yes, it is. Up on top,
split leg moonsault. What the hell?
Got him with an enziguri.
Oh my God, Spanish fly. 1, 2. Action Andretti's insane.
Action came that close.
What a sequence.
The unified trios champs.
What a travesty of justice that will be.
Absolutely.
What a sequence there. So guys, as you can see below, we have a little follower goal. Oh shit. That was insane. We have a follower goal. That'll help us get to affiliate. 50 followers is the requirement, along with the average viewership and the days and hours streamed, which will hit no problem because we have a lot of things planned. It's just a matter of reaching out to people and making sure we get some followers and stuff like that.
When we come to your town,
cover 1, 2. Whoa. Standing moonsault almost got the win that time, and now, Jay White and Colton.
Will the Bang Bang Gang still be trios champions?
Action Andretti.
Again, Action Andretti just
he's been bailing out the whole team.
Now with Awesome Gun prone in the middle of the ring.
Wrong way.
Colton's got the referee. Watch out, Jay White underneath. Oh, the top turnbuckle.
Well, Andretti won't be seeing much more action.
Tag is made.
Got tag. Jay White's got Action Andretti on the top rope. Uh-oh.
Looks like he's going to try the Blade Runner. No,
nope. Switch the Blade Runner to Uranagi.
He dumps.
Another Uranagi for Darius. Counters the Uranagi. It gets hit with the 310 to Yuma. Insane. Nice sequence.
And now look at Jay White.
What time is it now?
Oh, whoa.
Wait a second.
Landed on his feet.
Okay.
Thrust kick. The kid goes up.
Shotgun.
Shotgun drop kick.
And Jetty's going crazy this match.
On the verge of becoming a champion here.
He is.
Jay White trying to roll out of the way. Tumble through.
Interesting.
Oh, he got caught.
Blade Runner.
With the Blade Runner. 1, 2, done.
Jay White, one of the best in the world.
Still unified World Trios Champions, the Bang Bang Gang.
The Bang Bang Gang. Oh, Aaron Judge just hit a home run. Shout out to Aaron Judge hitting a home run. Appreciate it, Aaron Judge. You're the best. Unfortunately, I don't have my Yankees soundbite anymore. I took it off for some reason. I'm a goof for that one. I goofed on that one. But Aaron Judge hitting a home run, getting back on track. The Yankees are winning 9-1. Let's go Yankees indeed. Lemons and Limes knows what's up. So let's go Yankees all day, every day. Every other team fucking sucks.
Yeah, successful in collision.
Leroy likes it. Leroy's there laying down in the background. You see him. He's
in the tag team
over
division.
there.
The Young Bucks
Like
became
right
World
there.
Tag Team Champions in a ladder
There he
match
is.
against FTR, and it was everything we expected it to
There
be.
he is.
Nigel.
We're showing some highlights from Dynasty now. Dynasty was an interesting pay-per-view, obviously. But it did feature one of the greatest professional wrestling matches in the last 10 years. Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson. But we're seeing the reemergence of Jack Perry and the EVPs, the Young Bucks, winning the AEW Tag Team
Well,
Championships.
absolutely. Absolutely. FTR all banged up. You saw the
FTR
gash
is
on
banged
John
up.
Rollins' head. They are not here tonight. They are on the mend. Both men were banged up.
Everybody's on the
You
mend,
saw that the
apparently.
Splash, his back was banged up on the
What's
ladder
going on with
tonight.
that?
Both men are out. Both men will be coming back very, very soon. But coming up next.
What's that?
Here live tonight on Collision, the return of the dynamic.
Oh, Ray Phoenix is back.
As he'll be taking on the Beast Mortals. That is all next. We're coming your way live. Can't wait to see Ray.
All right,
Phoenix for
Ray
the first
Phoenix
time
is back.
in a long time. It's next.
Good. That means the Lucha Bros can get back. We'll probably end up getting Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks, apparently, maybe. Eventually. Sounds good. I don't know much about Mortos. I know he was Tarus, Black Tarus, but he had to change his name due to a gimmick issue, which I believe was with CMLL or something like that. I'm not too versed on that sort of stuff, but apparently that's what it is. So I'm interested in seeing what he's about. You know, I'm always interested in checking out different aspects of wrestling that are becoming popular and things like that. And it's become a point of contention of fans due to like tribalism. Like, oh, you don't know this person, you don't know how to Google and stuff like that. You need a vignette or something like that. And to a point, I get it, because we did have an episode about that. You know, the whole, you know, all you have to do is Google. But I think that's one of the best things about pro wrestling, is that you discover new parts of it daily. There's new aspects, new wrestlers to discover, new promotions. So it's always changing. It's been changing, and it's a 100-year institution, 100+ year institution that's constantly changing. So imagine something you love and that you're passionate about constantly changing. It's always good. But enough about that crap. How's everybody's weekends going? It's Saturday. I haven't really done nothing with the weekend except be hungry. Now they're showing this Burger King commercial, and now I'm starving. I want a Burger King snack wrap. How are you, Lemons and Limes? Oh, nice. You got to watch the match. Yeah, I didn't get to see any highlights or clips of that match, but thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. But yeah, I definitely have to check out at least some bits of that match, because like I said, I gotta up my my wrestling knowledge, my wrestling consumption. You're tired? I'm tired too. I'm actually tired, even though I can sleep all day if I want to. It was a 5-star classic. All the more reason to check it out. Maybe I'll add it to the list and we'll do like a a special stream where we do an actual watch along on a day off or stuff like that. Oh shit, it's the Jim Barbie. She's in the house. Jim Barbie, what's going on? Jim Barbie, big fan of Nikita Lyons. I know she loves her some Nikita Lyons. And she loves her some Nikita Lyons. And Nikita Lyons venturing into the rap game, apparently. I didn't listen to the song that she put out. But apparently the Nikita Lyons song is a banger. Time for more. Oh, House of Black.
The match at Dynasty went exactly.
She's a talented rapper.
You know
Coming from you, that's a slight.
2 wins over the TNT champion.
I'm here to fight. I decided it was time to go back to a little thing called the Cope Open. I am here
The Copen.
to put my TNT championship on the line.
All-Star Grand Queendom show was insane, Eric. I highly recommend watching it if you can. Definitely, if I can get my hands on it, if I can find it, I'll definitely check it out.
May 1st, Winnipeg.
I don't know how,
You'll find
what's
out.
Leroy doing? Leroy is
The world finds
playing
out.
with my brother right now. Bugging out with my brother. But, I don't know how, Stardom is with their DMCA stuff and their TOS stuff, so. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I gotta up my game when it comes to different wrestling, Joshi wrestling, which is important. Definitely, maybe want to do something. Like I said, there's a couple days off that we have. Like Thursday, I'm not really doing anything, and Sundays there's not really much going on. But I just don't want to burn myself out going crazy doing all this content. But definitely, we'll be doing something. But good to see Ray Phoenix back.
And deservedly so. We have not seen Ray Phoenix since October 10th.
October 10th was the last time Ray Phoenix was in the house.
He had some great title defenses, but lost to Orange Cassidy, and now he's back. He had suffered a hip injury. He has returned. He is a multi-world champion here in AEW.
You can understand the excitement. One of the most decorated competitors in AEW history. One of the
Wow. Ray Phoenix is back, taking on Mortos.
One of the most
Or
exciting
Black Taurus.
luchadors in the world today.
It's a great moment to have him back, and you know he's excited, but boy, does he have a challenge in front of him.
This should be good.
From Turia, Mexico, weighing 202 pounds, the Beast, Mortos.
The Beast
Formidable
Mortos.
opponent for anyone. Frightening and absolutely engaging. Strong and stout, but he moves as fast as any other luchador
Big dude.
in the game today, which makes
Big
it
dude,
even
scary
more
mask.
Yeah, he may be one of the most powerful
He's got a cape.
luchadors we've seen. By the way,
I like it.
The Beast Mortos, 3-0, 3 straight wins.
I like
in
a
Ring of
scary
Honor
dude in a
competition. This is second AEW match.
scary horned mask.
Former AAA Latin America World Trios champion. He was so impressive in Mexico that
Ray
he
Phoenix.
successfully branched into U.S. independent promotion starting in 2017. And here he is in AEW. And Ray Phoenix looking out to the fans who just absolutely love him, and they should. The Ray's got to be
Ray
very,
Phoenix
very
is
careful
back.
what the Beast Mortos
Hasn't
can do.
wrestled since October.
Phoenix to that point, far more experience, but how is he going to have to try to control the power and the speed of his opponent?
Randy Martinez with a warning to get out of the corner.
I like
Ray
the stiff
Phoenix.
shots from
Now,
luchadors.
Right foot chop, and Mortos just eating all those chops. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Very little effect. Mortos in beast mode.
Oh my God.
And then a right cross to face, and that just spun Ray Phoenix down. Ray Phoenix spent 122 days as he and his brother. There's a big cross.
Got caught there.
Not enough weight, not enough momentum.
Looked like he'll try an Uranagi that time, but no.
Oh, over the back.
Mortos, the Beast, lands on his feet. Ray.
So Mortos, despite his size, is very quick, very agile. We're getting a lot of lucha stuff right now. This is pretty cool. Wow. Beautiful snap power slam. That was pretty cool.
The beast can move.
Certainly, color me impressed. Not a great start for the returning Ray Phoenix. Who's going to have to do
Lucha.
something. Shift
You
his
get ourselves a
strategy.
lucha
Wait
chant.
second.
Mordos looks like he's going for a dive. Whoa! And he lands on his feet.
Landed on his feet.
That's crazy.
Wow, you have trouble staying on your feet when you stand up, Tony. Take another look if we can.
Look at this. If you're watching along, the show is on TNT right now.
A little bit more momentum.
Watch it. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the stream. This is only stream number 2. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Watching me watch wrestling. Hopefully you're watching along.
In AEW has been a singles champion, a tag team champion, and a trios champion, and that is Kenny Omega, who we will see and hear from on Wednesday.
I don't have cable, so I'm just gonna look at match highlights later. I don't use cable either. I use Hulu Live, and being that it's connected to like my HBO account, which is extra, they actually charge an ass amount. It's like $97. Yeah, it's like all together with the HBO. Nice move. Crucifix bomb from Mordos. Oh, and a discus clothesline. But it's like all together with the HBO, it's like $97. And you get like 75, 80 channels at that. I'm just glad that I get the important ones where I can still watch wrestling. I wish I could get a channel where I can watch TNA programming. There are free channels that have like, it's like a 24-hour TNA stream of content, but it's not any of the recent stuff, like recent as of what's going on a weekly basis. So that's the only wrestling that I'm missing out on that's on TV. But yeah, I use Hulu. It's expensive as shit, but they're all expensive. And I've been using Hulu for so long that it's like, you know, when you've been using something for so long, you don't want to switch over to like YouTube TV or anything like that. Fear of change. That's basically what I have with cable. Looks like Mordos has him in a reverse figure 4. Looking like it hurt. Fight back, Phoenix. Fight back. Big Bill in action on Rampage later tonight. I'm so excited to see Big Bill, newest confidant of Chris Jericho.
Against the returning Ray Phoenix, who really
Chris Jericho.
A better opponent, perhaps.
Mordos, as we mentioned, has been
I'm excited for that.
Ring of Honor on Honor Club, and now coming here in the AEW ring, and right now just manhandling Ray Phoenix, and not many people can say that here in AEW. And not only that, he is really
He's gonna clock him.
with his style.
Oh my God!
Taste knocked out of his mouth. He has prevented Ray from going up top.
Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa will be a banger. Yes, it is. I'm very excited for that match. I'm also excited for the parking lot fight between Trent and Chucky T. That's going to be great. I want to see Chuck Taylor hit Trent with the awful waffle on the car or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. You know. But yeah, Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa should be good. I want to see Deonna Purrazzo and Serena Deeb. I want to see that match.
Think how upset you'd be, Tony, if someone took your mask off.
He's just smacking the shit out of him.
I should not answer everything you throw at my and a cover.
He's literally just smacking the shit out of him this whole
One
match.
thing about, and he is so powerful and so agile for a man his size. But not only that, there he goes.
He's trying to rip the mask off of Phoenix.
I'm not sure Morris really needs to.
I want Azmi to come back and face Serena Deeb. I love Serena Deeb. I think if Toni Storm wasn't as good as she is right now and on the run that she is right now, like I'd put the belt on Serena Deeb and promote it as like one of the best technical female professional wrestlers on the planet right now. But Toni Storm is on such a monumental run as Timeless Toni Storm. She's just doing so good with the gimmick. It's fantastic.
By this domination thus far.
And I would wholeheartly agree there, Nigel.
Tony
McGuinness,
Storm has been incredible, really.
Nothing like we expected. Ray to come out in his first match since October and be assaulted like this by this
shoulder block from Mordos.
All right, we are live coast to coast on Collision, and the match continues in picture-in-picture.
That's when we mute the audio. I'm not missing a beat today, man. I'm not missing a beat today. I'm getting that audio set up. What's going on with my game, my baseball game? Baseball's acting weird, the MLB TV. I'm telling you, they got us buying all these apps and shit, and half the times the son of a bitch don't work. You are on it today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am on it. I am not going to get any TOS strikes. I'm not going to get any DMCA strikes. It's not happening. What did I try to do? I tried to upload the TikTok, right? But I tried to upload it on YouTube Shorts, because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spread your content. It didn't give me an issue uploading the VOD of yesterday's stream, but trying to upload that YouTube short, it gave me a copyright strike. So I was like, already with the bullshit. So, but on the upload, on the VOD, it said it was cool. There's a copyright on it, but it's from Def Rebel, which everybody hates. But apparently Def Rebel doesn't care if you use their stuff on YouTube. So you don't get in trouble. Apparently that's what the copyright message says. But again, that's we're on YouTube as well. TikTok might be getting banned in the US, so stick to YouTube. Yeah, I enjoy Instagram Reels. I find Instagram Reels to be funnier than TikTok. I think TikTok is going in a direction where they're trying to push content creators and influencers so much that it dominates, you know, your For You page rather than random, you know, memes and creative internet stuff. But Instagram Reels has this stuff. I can't show my Instagram Reels because a lot of them are offensive, but they're fucking funny. They're offensive if you don't like dark humor. But I can't show them on screen. I basically can't show any social media feed on screen. It's too dangerous these days. Like Twitter and everything else, it's not good. It's not good. But yeah, those are available. Like I said, if you hit ! links in the chat, it'll give you a Linktree link with all of our stuff. Why don't I send them to you if they're dark humor? I can't, because they're on my personal Instagram. I got to send you the link to my personal Instagram. You have my gaming Instagram, which I'm going to be deleting in the near future because I don't use it. I don't communicate with anybody on there. I'm not doing any gaming stuff. So I'm going to be deleting that one, but there's a couple people like you, Lemons and Limes also is on there that don't have my personal Instagram for some reason.
Second time was the charm.
Mordos kicks out at 1.
Oh, kicks out of it with authority. Kicked out at 1. A long night ahead for Ray Phoenix if he's going to win.
Yeah, I be keeping my personal Instagram personal. I don't even post anything on there. Cause I mean, you get enough of me now. You're looking at me now in the face. Oh, what a kick to the head.
Kick to the side of the jaw.
Kick to the face. He's got a mask on. He doesn't feel it. Another one.
Finally, those kicks starting to pay dividends.
Oh, yeah, that's going to work, Ray Phoenix. Good try. Good try. Oh, gut buster.
Yeah, Ray. Oh, wow.
Damaged his knee as well at the same time.
Hit him with a gut buster.
And the big guy.
Mordos did to
Mordos.
Knees and legs early.
I love Nigel McGuinness. He's the best. He's one of the better commentators in wrestling. I think I like funny commentators. That's why Tony Schiavone, Taz, Excalibur, they're like my favorite group. If we can combine Taz, Booker T, and Tony Schiavone, Jesus, what a move from Ray Phoenix there. Holy shit! Oh, man, he killed him. He's dead. He's dead. Forget about it. Look at this. Look at this shit. Boom. That was like, it was like a spear shoulder block.
I gotta be honest, this is Mortos's match to lose.
Well, I
that was like a spear shoulder block. He didn't even go full spear.
On his chest, and I really think
that was insane.
Obviously came from that spear. He got the momentum off the left side ropes.
I think Phoenix trained light for this match.
He trained light. Uh-oh. What a bump from Mortos.
And the fans want to see this. They want to see vintage Ray Phoenix up top. There he goes.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my goodness, what a
perfect.
Top by Ray Phoenix.
That was amazing.
Phoenix calling out to the fans to get him back up, and there he is.
This is why Ray Phoenix is one of the best.
I've ever seen in my life. Take a look.
Holy shit, that was amazing. That was on point.
160 degrees and taking down Mortos. But can Phoenix follow up? Forget about the fans.
Forget about the fans. Why are you placating to the fans during the match?
One count you need to be worried about. And that's the officials.
Ray was caught by the Beast, slaps the hands away, picks him up. No, the Beast countered it.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh, wow.
What a move.
A lung blower got him down. Ray hits the ropes. Ray spins
This
around.
is insane. Holy shit.
1, 2, no.
Ray kicks out. This is insane.
Wow. Win, lose, or draw.
Man, I wish you guys could actually be watching this. If you're just listening to me talking about it, you're missing out on a good one.
And Roosh plans to make a statement a little bit later on in action.
Roosh is in action.
Abrahante is trying to get the fans to get behind Ray Phoenix here.
Stop it, Eric. I'm poor.
Timeless Tony Storm.
What are you talking about? You're a highly profiled personal trainer that does personal training both in person and virtual. If anybody's in chat looking to get some personal training, we are sponsored by Tawny Fit. Don't worry, you can send me the check when you get a chance.
Got a long way to go to get the Beast, who's in the center of the ring, but Ray's going to take flight.
Beautiful frog splash.
Cover, 1.
I'll give you 5%. That I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take a 5%er a fee, and I'll throw up your logo or something on stream, and I'll even do a little ad read on the podcast.
Deep hook of the leg, but still not enough to secure the victory. Hold on.
Ray rolled through, got
caught. We'll get it. We'll do something really cool. He beat him with a roll up. Ray Phoenix got the win over Mortos. As you hear it now, we're sponsored by Tawny Fit. If you're a fat ass, hit up Tawny Fit. She'll get you right. She'll do in-person personal training if you're in the South Jersey area. If not, don't worry. She can also do virtual personal training. So get your fat ass right. You hear me? Yeah, get it right. Tawny Fit.
A true competitor here in AEW. And Phoenix knows that he was in.
Calling you out? I don't even know what you look like, man. So, like, I'm just trying to help. Jim Barbie out. I just got a client who's a pro wrestling fan, and it's been awesome. We just talk about wrestling the whole time. He's like 52. Well, see, there you go. We gotta get these wrestling fans in shape.
This is a team that's been around together.
But yeah, check out Jim Barbie. She's a personal trainer. She has her own personal training business. Like I said, she has her own personal gym in her house. It's not like a rinky-dink gym either. It's got, you know, some state-of-the-art equipment in there. And like I said, she could also do virtual if you don't want to leave the house. She'll hit you up on Zoom or Skype or what was it, Uvo or something like that. Remember that? Microsoft Teams, wherever. Facebook Messenger.
You know, Trent, I've always thought you were a piece of I know back there, they won't clear me for a match in this
She'll come up with a personal workout plan that you probably won't stick to because you're a lazy bum. Get off your butt. And here's Orange Cassidy.
This past Wednesday at Dynamite, we saw Trent attacking you yet again, forcing Chuck to choose sides.
I'm telling you, I'm already sponsored, man.
Trent said a lot of things that
what is going on with the audio?
Still working through. But the thing that I'm thinking about the most right now,
I'm trying to help out a bunch of fat asses.
Later tonight, those two guys are going to fight each other in a parking lot.
Every time Zoni comes in chat now,
they're going to do to each other.
I'm just gonna hit that sound.
He needs us. Let's go.
Orange Cassidy talking about
Here's Roosh.
the parking lot fight that we've got coming up, and you saw Chris Statlander.
Roosh is another guy they should be elevating. I don't understand. Well, it could be a visa issue. I wonder if that's what the case is, where he's not being used as frequently as he should be. Because it didn't get the LFI over. Roosh has been gone for months.
Before this match gets underway, we'd like to welcome Arkady Aura, newest member of our broadcast team. That was her holding the microphone for Orange Cassidy, and then Chris Statlander. We'll see more of Arkady coming up a little bit later on.
Who's Roosh taking on? Is that
his opponent, Martin Stone?
Martin Stone,
Martin Stone,
former NXT Tag Team Champion.
The governor. Want to talk about the underworld? Martin
Wow.
Stone's like a character from a Guy Ritchie movie. He has grafted for everything he
Martin Stone,
He's gonna
former
have a tough
NXT
test
Tag
tonight
Team Champion.
against the returning Roosh. Ruthless, unpredictable, and aggressive. He has let the Faxon Ingobernables with an iron fist.
and he returns to AEW action for the first time since December when he was in the Continental Classic and moved way up near the top of the Continental Classic. Oof. 12 wins in these past 20 matches.
Wow.
And a running knee. Send Martin Stone down. Now it's going to roll. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Roosh has come back here with purpose, and you can see it.
Ooh.
Roosh by name, Roosh by nature. Aggressive. He does not let his opponent breathe. Absolutely.
He's just fucking him up.
Stone.
This is a beatdown.
World champion for a total of 575 days.
This is a
So he is
vicious
held
mauling.
like, and he knows, as you can see, how to hurt people. Look at that, hands again, and then a big smile on the face of Roosh. Oh my God!
Did the bell even ring?
Roosh known for his violence and brutality, and indeed, yes, using TV cables for his advantage.
Holy shit! He just whooped him. Oh my God.
With that chair, sliding the chair
So I guess the bell hasn't even rang
and as
because he's beating him with the cable cord, and the ref didn't call for the bell.
the chair back, Roosh was whipping Martin Stone with those cables.
No, apparently the match did start. So the ref's just letting it go. Okay, ref. That's cool.
Roosh certainly smart. Listen to this.
Oof.
Right now, Martin Stone has no defense against El Toro Blanco.
Well, moving. That's some defense.
Whoa. A running elbow shot.
Martin, oh my God.
Elevates him up against the middle turnbuckle. Oh, the bull.
He's going to mess him up now.
Fury.
Jesus.
Big right hand, a right cross.
This has been all Roosh.
Good Lord.
It is over.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns. One,
stop,
two.
and 2 smoking barrels. Wow.
There you go.
The winner of this match,
Roosh gets the win against Martin Stone. Roosh getting the win over a former NXT Tag Team Champion.
To make his way back to the top here in AEW.
He's got to make his way back to the top.
With the ability of Roosh.
Just watch this. The impact and absolute devastation. The drop kick to the corner. No one is kicking out of that.
He's not done.
Oh, he's going back for more.
Wants to make a statement. Roosh has been conducting
Jesus.
south of the border. They're going to make sure that no one forgets how dangerous he is in America.
You get the horns twice.
Oof, again. I hope they're paying Martin Stone extra to take that.
Then rock the head of Martin Stone. Rock the head. Unnecessary, but for Roosh, I guess he thinks it is.
Good for Roosh.
He's quite the athlete. There's no doubt about that.
Good for Roosh.
Fans coming up next.
All right, next up is Timeless Tony Storm, the AEW Women's Champion against Anna Jay, who's been racking up a couple wins too. Anna Jay's been racking up some wins. I don't think she's going to defeat Timeless Tony Storm, the AEW Women's Champion, but at least we'll probably get some funny Tony Storm interaction. We'll get to see Mariah May, who is fantastic. I love Mariah May. But she lost to Mina Shirakawa on Wednesday. She did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're right. I guess there goes the logic there, huh? Shit. You got me. You got me. You hit me with the logic. You figured out my weak spot. You know, but I mean, it in a way, it's more to, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like the moment that Tony lost, people weren't expecting it, so her reaction, it was so real that it kind of elevated the situation. I think the objective was trying to get that reaction of that, oh my God, I just got beat in basically a non-title match and everything like that, so. I'm interested when they're going to start implementing Mariah May because, like I said on the podcast, I'm not really feeling Mariah May doing the cosplay of like OG Tony Storm. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. They should just let Mariah May be Mariah May, and if she's if she's obsessed with Tony, she wants to be around Tony, that's fine, but she can still play that character and be Mariah May. She doesn't have to be a Tony Storm cosplay. You know, it doesn't. She's better than being reduced to that. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's good that she's getting over. She's getting TV time, which is the objective. But as I said on the podcast, you know, she's a product of stardom, essentially. Like, you're not there. It's not like, and this is no knock, don't take this as a slight to anybody else, but like, you're not there just to be eye candy. You're there to wrestle, whether it's male or female. The females go even harder, you know? So if you had a long run like Mariah May has had in a long run in Japan, there's a reason to that. It's because she's a great professional wrestler. Not good. They don't settle for good when it comes to female Japanese wrestling. You have to be great. Everyone has to be great. You know, so to be someone that's not Japanese, go to Japan, make a name for themselves, in the style that is Japanese professional wrestling, which is very fast, very hard hitting. To be able to do that, as we see now, she's on TV.
This all went down, Nigel.
Yeah, post-match after Mina Shirakawa defeated Anna Jay. Anna Jay for the second time here, choking out beautiful Mariah May. Well, Toni Storm would
it's the
have it.
They wanted that reaction right there.
It was what happened after the match that had
This was pretty cool too.
talking.
This made Serena Deeb look like a viable threat. Serena Deeb is she's something. She's something. She's like Dean Malenko with a bit of an ego, which is not necessarily bad.
I'm here with the professor, Serena Deeb. And now, Serena, this past Wednesday, we saw you coming out and holding up that AEW Women's World Championship. What's the message that you're trying to send?
My message is very simple. On one hand, you have the great champion, Toni Storm, who everybody loves, one of the greatest champions in this company's history. And on the other hand, you have the undefeated professor, the obvious #1 contender to the AEW Women's World Championship. And after everything that I've been through over the past 18 months, how hard I had to fight to get back here. Failure is not an option. This is now or never for the professor. And after 4 years of everybody telling me how great I am and how I should be champion, I should hold that gold, it's time to prove it. And it's time to accomplish something that I have yet to do at AEW, and that is become AEW Women's World Champion. Toni, this isn't a movie, sweetie. This is real life.
Interesting promo from Serena Deeb. I like Serena Deeb. She reminds me of, again, like I said, she reminds me of Dean Malenko with an ego. Reminds me a little bit of a Bret Hart, where they take themselves very seriously and they take their craft very seriously to a point where a lot of people don't understand. They kind of look down upon that. They think that they're a mark for themselves, but they just take their craft very seriously. Someone who definitely takes their craft seriously, Timeless Toni Storm, who's fantastic.
I'm getting it over.
Mariah May looks fantastic. Luther looks like
There
Luther.
are many beautiful women in the world that may go crazy, but few make women go crazy too. She's like a prize-winning poodle at Crufts.
Wow.
Her opponent, wrestling out of Brunswick, Georgia,
Anna Jay. Like I said, I like Anna Jay. I think there's a lot of upside with Anna Jay. She'd be great. She'd be great if they wanted to make her a viable competitor.
Mira Shirakawa. Anna Jay wants to forge her own way here in AEW. And by the way, here's a young lady that has picked up 59 wins here in AEW. 59.
59 wins.
59. But the champion doesn't seem concerned that she might be number 60.
Toni Storm with the
Didn't we, Toni?
old school 1940s wrestling gear. Looks like an homage to Mae Young.
They're not the sort of movies that she makes, Toni.
Okay then, and the collar and elbow tie-up. Thank you for that insight there, Nigel. We appreciate you.
Tell me what she said.
By the way, coming up this Thursday, we're going to be having tickets available for these venues. Wells Fargo Arena, our debut in Des Moines, Iowa, which is going to be
Des
Wednesday,
Moines,
June 12th.
Iowa.
Saturday, June 15th, the Cavelli Center in Youngstown, Ohio.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Tickets available this Thursday for Saturday.
This
June
is
15th,
this is the thing. This is the
Wednesday,
problem
June 19th, Eagle
that
Arena
AEW
in
has is that
Virginia.
they
Will be one of the biggest events
they
since
book these
Sanjay
events, their
Dutt
shows in
graduated
these
from that college.
not so
George Mason.
well-known
That's
markets,
this coming
right?
Thursday, Wednesday, June
You would
19th,
think that their
and the
marketing
Wintrust
team would
Arena, we're back in
know
Chicago.
that
Wednesday,
they have to
July 3rd.
really
Tickets available this Thursday.
step up their marketing game, make sure that their AEW wrestlers doing extra press, like serious amount of press, local news, local radio, stuff like that. Be at local events. If you so happen to be in a town that is having a local event, if you can showcase AEW wrestlers at this local event, you might be able to pack the house at these venues. It really looks like Daly's place is the only place that they can really pack out, which is not necessarily a bad thing if they would decide to stay at Daly's place as long as possible. My deal is I would stay at Daly's place because it looks great. It looks like a different venue from all the other ones. You can fill it out. And then if for some reason you needed to go to a different venue, it makes it a big deal. You know, we don't usually leave Daly's place, but when we do, we're going to your town. So you need to come to this AEW show. But what do I know? Tony is just clobbering Anna Jay right now. A little bit of a hip attack.
From what I understand, Storm learned it personally from the
That is a devastating move, that hip attack from Toni Storm. Just full force. What is she doing? She is... Oh my God. She is...
like a true flapper.
Oh my God, Toni Storm is ridiculous. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Holy Christ.
A hip attack on Anna Jay.
Oh my God. Why did she do those hip attacks?
Now she's being helped up by Toni Storm. Oh, Mariah May is just...
Mariah May is really, really beautiful. Like, no disrespect, no thirst, no nothing like that. She's just... She's just, wow. All right. All right, muting it. I didn't miss it this time, baby. Not gonna get me. No DMCAs, no nothing like that. Really quickly, again, guys, if you're watching along, if you haven't hit the follow button, please hit the follow button. If you're watching this on VOD, hit the follow button on the VOD. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Wherever you're watching this, if it's Ringside Rundown adjacent and nobody's using it to troll me, hit the follow button. My dog is spazzing the fuck out back there. Hey, what are you doing? See? He's really like, he's really lazy. That dog. But today's Saturday. Monday, we'll be putting out the new post to get questions for the podcast. If you don't know, I am a co-host on a podcast, the Ringside Rundown podcast, with my friend Shay. We are a question and answer based podcast, which is basically you guys send us in wrestling related questions, comments, opinions, or rants, and we basically talk about it on the show rather than doing what everybody else does and they do recaps and stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that would be kind of time consuming, almost kind of redundant because everybody else does it. So we kind of let the listener dictate the format of the show with their questions, and we get some pretty good episodes out of it. So if you haven't checked out the podcast, make sure you do so. Hit that link. That is a Spotify link, but the podcast is available on multiple platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Radio Republic. Basically any app that uses podcasting where you can get podcast episodes, we should be on there. If you can't find it, hit me up on Twitter, at Ringside Rundown. Also, yes, follow us on Twitter. You can hit me up there and let me know, hey, I use this platform, but the podcast is not linked to it. Let me know, make it happen, and I'll do that for you. You sent a long message. Let me check that out. I have the moderation on kind of light moderation because, you know, it's a new account and things like that. Why did that do that? Let me see. Let me turn the audio back onto the show.
Back live on Collision on this Saturday night here on TNT as Luther and Mariah May pound the mat.
Where's the modding? See, this is why I need like a producer or
what is
something
being
like
deemed
that.
as a grudge match with purpose. Swinging the legs out of the way. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, what a
backstabber.
backbreaker.
From the world champ. Oh! DDT, but she picks her back up.
There needs to be like a mod view.
Oh, the fisherman suplex almost got it.
Perfect bridge from the champion, the femme fatale, the starlet of the silver screen. The
Yeah, there's not like a mod view where I can see, only if I'm, I guess, not in the chat window. I don't know. I haven't streamed in so long, so this is all still pretty brand new to me. Hit her with a gory special. I haven't seen that in a while.
Well, the title not on the line, but one would have to think if Jay was able to pick up a victory over the champion, she would earn a future title opportunity.
Anna Jay had a 15-match winning streak back in 2022 here in AEW.
You love your statistics, you know.
I sure do. 1, 2,
no. Attention to detail.
I'm trying to figure out how to fix this so it doesn't time out poor Jeffrey. Yeah, it's like it's Streamlad's mob. They're like their modding system is super weird. So I'm trying to fix it so it doesn't do that. But I believe I have to do that outside of Streamlabs. I'm sorry about that, bud. But I know you wouldn't say anything bad or anything. It's just being weird moderation from Streamlabs.
Not again. Tony Storm doesn't like it like this. Come on, Tony. And the center of the ring.
She's got her in that Queen Slayer. You always feel weird about sending in your questions? Never feel weird about sending in your questions. We enjoy when you send in questions, especially anything about Joshi Wrestling, because it kind of forces us to kind of, again, expand everything that we do on the podcast, because wrestling is universal. It's global. It's not just AEW or WWE or anything like that. But yeah, we do got to get up to date to it. I'm thinking about doing some sort of content for YouTube where it's like I'm educating myself on Joshi Wrestling. Oh my God, what a hip attack. Oh my gosh. Hits her with the Storm Zero, that's it. Tony Storm picks up the win. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in starting content in terms of learning Joshi Wrestling. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for a message letting you know when I figure out the format of how I want to run it, how I'm going to edit it, because again, I'm still learning. Now I'm learning how to edit videos, and it's not going very easy. So, you know, we all got to start from somewhere.
You're all hurt, you are, Tony. Nobody crosses the AEW Women's Champion. Nobody.
Celebrates with Mariah May in the ring. Fans coming up at the conclusion of Collision will be Rampage, and we will take you out to the parking lot for the parking lot.
Yeah, I appreciate you willing to help us out with expanding our content, which is basically what we're trying to do. As you're watching right now, they are setting up the parking lot fight between Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. Should be a good one. They all of their parking lot brawls are pretty good. So
let's hear from Chuck Taylor.
Hey, buddy.
Look at the dog.
I'm glad you guys are here.
Look at the dog.
Whatever happens out there, I don't want you to interfere. I
Oh,
got to do this on my own.
he wants to do it on his own.
Thank you. All right. Cool.
I hope Trent doesn't try to do something with the dog, like injure the dog. Oh, we're going to a commercial. I did it. Oh, oh, my God. My God. Almost got in trouble there. But yes, it looks like we're getting to the tail end of tonight's episode of Collision. Might be starting the main event, which is new AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland defending the title against Claudio Castagnoli. And then afterwards is we're doing Rampage, which is right after Collision. And it's going to feature 2 matches, Thunder Rosa, Deonna Purrazzo, and that parking lot fight between Trent and Chuck. So it should be good. Hell, I'm still trying to find time to restart my podcast and a co-host. Yeah, it's difficult, especially podcasting. Like, it's very easy to get burnt out, and especially with doing something like a Joshi Wrestling podcast, which is kind of like a niche sort of thing. I know, which I know you probably do this already, is try to follow as many of Joshi-centric wrestling podcasts as you can. And if they're promoting their stuff on social media like they should be, like on Twitter, you'll obviously see if they have a lot of listeners. If they do, you can kind of scope out people who are interested and knowledgeable about the Joshi wrestling scene. And then that's basically the way I did it with Shay. Was basically I already built up a decent name since podcasting in 2013, that I just said I want to start a new podcast looking for a co-host, and they just reached out. But since you're kind of like in a niche sort of wrestling style, I would search out other Joshi-centric podcasts. I know there's a bunch of them. I know probably Voices of Wrestling, probably because they're one of those, highly intelligent wrestling pundit sort of website. So Voices of Wrestling probably has one. I know there's a content creator, Queen of the Ring, and she does some Joshi stuff where she's kind of like, where I believe she started it kind of like what I want to do, which is basically learn as much as I can and approach making the content as a new viewer to Joshi wrestling. Thank you. But yeah, she's kind of did the same thing with her YouTube content, and so that's kind of what I want to do. But she's another one that she's pretty knowledgeable about it now.
Good to have you back. We are live here on
Oh yes, I forgot about the Grizzled Young Vets. Grizzled Young Vets, I forgot about that match.
Team number 1 in the combined weight of 401 pounds. James Drake, Zach Gibson.
Oh, that means we have to hear another Max Caster rap.
Ever since it was announced, the Vets finally getting their shot, and unintended puns aside, world travelers, schedule grinders, one of the most prolific tag teams in the world today, are ready to score the upset that they don't consider an upset. They think they're favorites in this match, and mark my words, they might just well be.
Here we go with the Acclaim. Let's see what Max Caster has to say.
Acclaimed on the mic, bring the flavor like Bailey's. Damn, it feels good to be back here at Dailies. Grizzled young vets, I could only yawn. Drop you on your little ass neck like Tony Khan. Drop them off like a tic-tac-toe. We gon' send these dudes back to the impact zone. Grit my teeth, do not make me laugh. You better bite the pillow when we get up in that ass.
I mean, that was okay. That wasn't cringy. It wasn't his best, but it's better than what it's been. Still think he's kind of a detriment to AEW, especially the Acclaim. I feel like when they start to do that dissension thing where one is better than the other, we might see that Bowens is actually more has more of an upside. That's just me. That's just me. I think Max Caster's antics don't do him any favors.
Gave up a childhood dream of playing football after an errant tackle. Now has an axe to grind. James Drake began in the game at 14 years old. He used to get beaten up quite a bit until he learned to fight back. And that's where he learned the term grit your teeth. You know what grit your teeth means, Tony?
Grit your teeth.
Grit your teeth.
Okay. Oh. Damn, Nigel, you didn't need to.
Now you understand.
That's what grit your teeth means?
Yeah.
Okay, I learned real fast. You don't need to do that again.
Cover.
One. I tell you can tell that Max Caster, a little bit more fever here. A little bit more, I don't know, reserve. I don't know what.
Nice chain wrestling from Caster and Gibson there. Gibson tags in Drake. A little switcheroo.
All around the world. Great example of it. Oof, wow.
Nice little arm wringer there by James Drake.
In the ring, by the way.
Hey, Mr. Merchant, I'm going to definitely do some scoping for you in terms of podcast content in Joshi Wrestling. And if I see anything that you don't know of already, because I'm sure you do your homework already, great move by the Acclaim there. I'll definitely send it your way, and you can obviously send me the links of stuff to check out.
Right, they did.
They should stop whining and move on. Well, a better team won.
I think they have stopped whining. That does not quell their anger, though.
What are you talking about? They're acting like jilted schoolgirls who got dumped the week before prom.
Oh, stop it. Right now, and look at this. Drake wants more, and he and Anthony Bowens are going at it.
Well, this is all about grit your teeth.
I do follow a fair few of them. There's a Stardom-centric one that I follow. Best course of action, if you're looking for a co-host, is scope out the replies to their, if they post on social media, if they frequently post on social media, scope out the replies. That's your best course of action in terms of maybe finding someone that you can gel with and things like that. And obviously, you know information in terms of, because you've already done the podcast before, so it's already set up and you got everything put together. You just need to put out the material.
Into the ropes. Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, a foot to the gut. Swinging neckbreaker, great double team.
Trust me, we're almost 3 years into the Ringside Rundown, and obviously I'm just now trying to expand the YouTube, trying to do the live streaming. I'm taking notes on stream, you know, making TikTok content. Like, gotta go full gung ho with this, turn it into an actual job. Great moves.
Nicely done by Drake. Drake using his power.
The idea going forward is to educate on the promotions and individual stars. That's your best course of action. There should be a podcast that kind of how do I explain it? Like, there's no how-to podcast when it comes to like learning. Like, speak to the audience, to the listener, as if they don't know anything about this. You know, they don't know anything about Joshi Wrestling. Instead of focusing on results, kind of like how you guys do. Yeah, make it educational. Make it, you know, information-based. That could be your play. That could be your avenue. That could make you different because, like you said, you're not really focusing on strictly current stuff. You can mix in the current stuff, but your focus is you want to be educational. You want to be informative, you know? So your angle could be, your content is strictly based on educating someone that wants to get into Joshi Wrestling that has no idea anything about Joshi Wrestling. Who are the pillars, the foundations, the ones that they talk about, like, you know, the way they talk about the 4 pillars, you know, those guys and stuff like that. You can go from there. Historical moments, historical events, historical champions. There's a lot of information that you can make content out of and be educational when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I think you have the right idea and you're on the right track. Like you said, you just need to find somebody that you gel with. We're in picture right now, so we see a little bit of the Dynamite action right now. They're just doing some rest holds. James Drake has Max Caster in a headlock. Caster reverses it into a back suplex, but he's nowhere near his tag team partner, who is on the opposite side of the ring. Title histories, previewing and reviewing major shows. Exactly. Like, yeah, you have the format down. It sounds stupid, but you know, note-taking, formatting your show. Shay and I, before we even start recording the podcast, we do 30 to 45 minutes of pre-production, you know, just mapping everything out, making sure we're on the same page. You know, so there's a lot. If you want to really take it far, there's a lot you have to learn. It sounds stupid because you should just be able to flip your mic on, start recording, and get it out there. But everybody's doing it nowadays. Everybody's got a podcast. Everybody in wrestling has a podcast. Everybody in wrestling has an account of some sort where they're trying to do content and be a part of the content world. Not only that, but like I said on Twitter, there are content creators nowadays that are fighting an unbelievable battle against engagement baiters. You know, the accounts that are like tribalistic and try to pin, whether you like AEW or you like WWE, they try to pin you against the other. It's all brain dead, brain full of Swiss cheese holes stuff. And those are the things that content creators like myself and Shay and other ones that don't dive into the tribalism, that's what we're fighting against.
GYV, don't GAF.
Okay, I get it. Now, Max has rolled in.
Are you writing that down?
Yes, I am. Going to use it later. And right now, Caster.
Talking about every promotion, especially minor league ones. Yeah, your content avenue in terms of formatting everything and having endless amounts of material to talk about, you're in a good spot because it is something different from everybody else. Like I said, if your gimmick is gearing it towards people that have no idea what Joshi wrestling is, you could really find an avenue of success there. And if you talk to people and you gear the content around trying to educate people who have no idea, you know, you can really go far with it. GYV is a complete tag team, man. Look at the way they block off the ring, making sure Max Caster doesn't get the tag to Bowens, which he actually does finally. Great hot tag from Bowens, who goes crazy. He's going nuts in there. Bowens is, I'm telling you, once Bowens breaks away from Max Caster, he can be a star. He can be a star.
The opportunity to make the tag. Boom! And he is fresh.
Bowens is all fired up, needless to say, and he got caught with a back elbow.
Caster, I don't know why Caster tagged himself back in.
Caster made a blind tag.
Hopefully it works out.
Double team coming here. Both members of the Acclaim going right after Drake. A pickup. Oh, brother.
Uh-oh.
Fans are waiting for this. Billy Gunn.
Look at Billy Gunn.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers. What a name for a wrestling move.
And now the scissor. You ready?
Oh, no.
What a move.
Great double team and a cover.
A little long for the setup, but it's still a nice move. James Drake kicks out, though, so it's not that effective.
He really did, man.
That move ain't beat anybody. That move sucks.
Talking about biting pillows. He's going to bite down and try to
Painting pillows.
Oh, they hit the scissor me timber, and that's it. But the match continues here on Collision.
Oh, Caster distracted again.
Caster gets pushed to the corner. He's held there by Gibson.
Gibson's got Caster cornered here.
Drake hits him with the corner drop kick. Oh, they just dump Caster onto the stage ramp.
Hit the rampway, hit the
Oh
lights.
my God, he is done for.
And look at Bowens.
Bowens is by himself.
Both men here by himself. And he's ready to do it.
Oh.
At the foot, standing switch. Snapmare by Anthony Bowens. Here he comes.
Oh, what a knee strike.
And Gibson trying to fight him off, but Bowens like a man possessed.
Bowens is really holding his own up until that point, it looks like.
Gibson is just so talented.
Oh, what a lung blower.
Oh boy.
That was a lung
Take a look. Back of your screen.
He's got him hooked after the lung blower. Look at where.
All the way.
Wow. Coast to coast drop kick on the back of Bowens.
Trouble. 1, 2, no.
Wow.
Oh, that time the hand was almost at the mat.
Don't stop now, fellas. Don't
Yeah, you got to stay on him.
Little
You
bit
got
of
to stay on him.
frustration that time because that move should have won it.
Daddy Ass is beside himself.
Mm. Wow, wow.
Gunn gets up on the apron. The referee warns him.
Oh.
Comes back from the dead.
That's a distraction.
A distraction of Daddy Ass might cost the grizzled young vets.
That'd be crazy if the Acclaim beats GYV in their debut match. Oh. Mic drop. That's it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I honestly thought that AEW would be making a big deal about the GYV. Interesting.
Please come back, Zach Gibson and James Drake. The Acclaimed escape with a victory tonight, but the GYV make a statement.
Our main event, world title match is coming up next time.
We got a world title match coming up. Swerve Strickland, his first title defense on AEW Collision is against Claudio Castagnoli. So it should be a good one. I'm excited for it. Like I said, updating you guys on the schedule. No stream tomorrow. We'll be streaming Monday, 7:45 for Monday Night Raw, which is night 2 of the WWE Draft this year. So we'll be doing a watch along for Raw. Tuesday, no stream, but that is when we record for the podcast. We record for the podcast on Tuesday evening. It'll drop Wednesday on all podcast platforms. Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. is a new episode. And then we stream on Wednesday as well. I'll be streaming a watch along of AEW Dynamite. Thursday, no stream. Friday, SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday is a double stream. During the afternoon will be WWE Backlash PLE from Lyon, France. That will, I believe, I don't know if I'm going to start during the kickoff. I might start a little later. I'm not too sure. But again, we'll be doing a watch along for Backlash on Saturday, and then Saturday evening, barring any scheduling issues because of the NBA playoffs, we'll be doing a watch along of Collision. So, busy week coming up. Tons of stuff happening. Like I said, this is only the second stream ever on Twitch. Trying to boost up the numbers. So if you're watching the stream, if you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you hit that follow button. We need at least 50 followers is one of the requirements to get the affiliate status. Affiliate will help us out greatly so that we can pay for this podcast and pay for the hosting fees and all that other stuff. So if you want to help us out and you want to check out what we got some cool stuff. We got some merch. We just put out some merch. So check out the merch. We have some t-shirts there. We have a 3/4 sleeve baseball jersey. Got some stickers. Eventually, I'll be adding some more stuff to the shop that I think people will enjoy. But for now, that's what's available there. So if you want to help the Ringside Rundown further their content and also have something cool to wear, something in return for your help, you can check out the merch store there. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's what we got going on. What is this? Oh yes, thankful for my brother for reminding me that the TikTok account exists.
2 weeks ago here on Collision Night.
Yeah, hurling a hard-fought victory. Shibata was on the bad end of a Shane Taylor beatdown, who didn't like the end of the match. Well, Hook didn't like that.
Wow, what a move by Hook.
Took it to Tiger Soul, Lee Moriarty. Shane Taylor thought better of it, went to the outside. You can see here Taylor having a hold of go back. But after that...
Let's go to Arcady right now.
Shibata, after seeing that footage, it looks like you've got some unfinished business with Shane Taylor Promotions. But first, I want to talk to you about this Wednesday on Dynamite. You'll be challenging Chris Jericho for the FTW Championship. Do you have any words for him?
Shibata's got to use the phone translator.
Wednesday, I will chop down the learning tree and take Jericho's FTW title.
And do you have any plans for Shane Taylor Promotions?
But tonight on Rampage, I'll fight Shane Taylor Promotions alone.
Alone? Wow.
Shibata-san. We've had so many battles in the past.
Dave
but I
Garcia?
have nothing but respect for you. So if you need help going up against STP tonight on Rampage, I will stand and fight with you. Garcia, Shibata versus STP. What do you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, save the last dance for me.
Shibata's gonna dance. Imagine if AEW can get Shibata to dance.
Who says Shibata doesn't have a sense of humor?
All right, here we go. Main event: Claudio Castagnoli. First challenger, first title defense for the new AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland. So this should be good.
The AEW World Championship, were you
Tap in if you're not. It's on TNT. Unless you're Tawny, she don't got no cable. How you got no cable and you still hating on Nikita Lyons? What's going on there? What's going on there? I don't even know if she's even watching still.
Come out and be the first person to challenge him for the AEW title. Castagnoli, the linchpin of Blackpool Combat Club, now leading by example after Destiny.
But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are making this a lot easier on my nerves than I thought it would be. I literally thought like one person was gonna be watching or caring that I do these streams. So hopefully soon we build up a big enough community that it goes crazy. I don't want it to go too crazy though, because I don't want it, you know, once you start opening up, you get those really weird people.
Anyway, here's Claudio ready for the world title match. Here's the world champion.
Here's the world champion, Swerve Strickland.
Prince Nana.
Here's Prince Nana.
Leads out the world
Oh man.
Swerve Strickland. And if Swerve makes it past Claudio tonight and is still the world champion,
Wow.
we will find out who the challenger will be at Double or Nothing.
Wow, so we're finding out who the challenger for Swerve at Double or Nothing is going to be. That's going to be pretty interesting.
live is coming Wednesday.
Double or
when
Nothing,
we are in Winnipeg.
Sunday,
By the way,
May
Sunday,
26th.
May 26th is our day for Double or Nothing. It's our 5-year return where it all began at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Tickets at
Hopefully they can pack the
AEWTI.com,
place.
available exclusively on pay-per-view.
That's what I'm worried about. I want them to pack the place out.
Fighting champion is humorous. May cost him that title. May have bitten off proverbial more than he can chew. You see the back of your screen there?
It is a great entrance theme, I'll tell you that.
Claudio Castagnoli is very capable of taking the gold away from Strickland.
Claudio's held 15 different titles through many promotions throughout his illustrious career. Made his debut in 2022 at Forbidden Door, which, by the way, is coming up on June 30th at the UBS Arena.
How much time? Yeah, that's a good question. It's already 10:04.
Tonight for this world title match, here's our ring announcer, Bobby Cruz.
I got 10:04.
This is your collision main event.
I'm live. It says I'm live on the
It is set
Hulu,
for one fall with
so
a
I can't be too
60-minute time
too
limit,
off.
And it is for the AEW World Championship. Introducing
I mean, I
first
guess
to my
because
right,
of
the challenger,
the playoffs
wrestling
and
out of
everything, it
Lucerne,
threw everything off.
Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds. He is representing Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli.
Easy.
His opponent to my left is accompanied by Prince Nana.
Prince Nana.
Wrestling out of Tacoma, Washington, weighing 220 pounds. He is representing Mogul Embassy, and he is the AEW World Champion, Swerve Strickland.
Great introduction for Swerve Strickland.
10-1.
Great introduction.
For Swerve Strickland.
Again, this should be a great match. Perfect opponent for Swerve.
And here we go. Swerve putting the title up against one of the most decorated wrestlers around the world, and Claudio Castagnoli, who, by the way, is a former Ring of Honor World Champion, a two-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion with the great Chris Hero, and also has had many, many great victories here in AEW since arriving almost 2 years ago, and a member, of course, of the Blackpool Combat Club.
Also,
So I want to see if this is how technical this is going to be, because Claudio can wrestle all different types of styles. He can adapt very well to his opponent. It's interesting to see how Swerve is going to perform as a champion now, if his game has changed a little bit, if his offense is different.
And of course, a member of the Blackpool Combat Club with John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Brian Danielson, the American Dragon.
We all know where the weak link is there.
Oh, stop it.
Goodbye. The weakest link.
Good takedown. That
Nigel really has a thing for Brian Danielson. It's funny.
Danielson, you got to admit, he did feign an injury. When he realized he couldn't beat Will Ospreay, he had to feign an injury so he could make an excuse for losing.
You and I were at the same table, and I could see the concern on your face for that injury. You didn't say a word, okay? So why are you bringing it up now?
Of course, you know, I'm not a psychopath like Adam Copeland. Of course I care for a fellow competitor, former foe.
Adam Copeland, who, by the way, has to contend with the
A little bit of a test of strength here.
House of Black, man. I
missed.
Holding him down.
On. One count that he got in the face, and of course, challenge was on. 1 count challenge was made by House of Black for, here's another cover. 2 count that time. And a bridge out by Swerve Strickland.
Nice bridge.
Challenge made by the House of Black. Buddy Matthews will vie for the TBS Championship, or the TNT Championship on TBS during Dynamite.
Interesting.
In Winnipeg this Wednesday.
So Buddy Matthews has a match.
1, Both men were down that time.
Both men, Swerve and Claudio, doing like a monkey flip test of strength. They won't break the grip of each other.
Look at this. You talking about
It's incredible neck strength from both men to be able to bridge up like that. No hands.
Of both the champion and the challenger.
Yes, we're matching that strength here with Claudio. Not many people can say that.
It's technique that has given Castagnoli the advantage.
Moved out of the way.
Claudio is a great technical wrestler, one of the best on the planet, but like the way Swerve can evade things and maneuver his body to get on holds is super interesting.
This is for the AEW World Championship. A little slap of the hands there.
I'm just here watching an Amish murder movie. An Amish murder movie? What the fuck? That sounds insane. I was wondering, why are you such a big fan of Nikita Lyons? What is it about Nikita Lyons that you love so much? What a backbreaker. What a backbreaker.
The early bird catches the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Here it is again. Oof. How about that, Nigel?
That is amazing backbreaker.
Indeed? Not good for the champion, who may rue his decision for an open challenge.
Oh no!
To come out here and challenge him for the AEW World's title.
Trademark European uppercut followed by lariat. Swerve spills on the outside. So dangerous out there on that ramp and those steps with those.
They're
lights.
fighting on the ramp and the steps. I don't hate her at all. I just feel like she's never gonna wrestle, and she's just in it to promote music and stuff. I think that's a fair criticism. I think that's a fair criticism.
Then we'll have Rampage coming up in just
Granted, she keeps getting injured. Yeah, I think that's.
Garcia said
Oh, nice Rana from Swerve there. But yeah, I think that's a fair criticism. Unfortunately, she can't stay healthy. She can't stay in the ring, so she does the next best thing, which is her music and her modeling, which is all fine and dandy. But it's like, for me personally, watching her, it's like she's really going to have to bust her ass, which I'm sure she will, to kind of solidify her as a reason to watch NXT. I don't think she does. She doesn't add any value to NXT. Nice neck breaker there.
Reverse neck breaker. Maybe going to try it again. Brings Claudio back up. Yes, here it comes again.
Only ladies I hate are Saraya and Bailey. With everyone else, I support women. Just not those two. Oh, I love Bailey. Saraya, I'm kind of hit or miss with. Her association with her boyfriend and kind of how much of a tool bag he is kind of puts a damper on it. Bailey, I've always liked Bailey. I always thought Bailey was the stronger one out of four horsewomen in terms of her wrestling ability. In terms of overall, I think Becky is the better one out of all four of them. She's the showman, but she's also her wrestling. Her matches have gotten way better, way more must see. Her matches with Nia Jax have been incredible since Nia's come back. So. But hey, like I always say, wrestling is subjective.
Forearm shots.
Becky's getting so much hate. I feel like, I feel like,
Stephon Smith warning
I feel like it's just wrestling fans being wrestling fans. Like somebody's gonna win the title, and then you're gonna see the influx of all these people that somebody. Apparently, they don't deserve to win the title. It should have been somebody else. We said it on the podcast, and there's the clip of it. We both, Shay and I, said Becky winning the title was the smartest thing because, with Liv, if you give Liv the title, her ceiling as Swerve gets thrown into a barricade by Claudio like a crazy man. Uh-oh. Let's not hurt the champion on his first defense. Claudio's looking for this running uppercut, it looks like. Here goes. Bam. Running uppercut. But I'll get my thoughts on Liv and Becky. Sure, whatever. All right. So the reason Shay and I thought putting the title on Becky was the smartest thing to do was because Liv right now, she's doing the whole revenge tour thing, right? And she's slowly becoming crazier and crazier and crazier because she keeps getting these opportunities that for some reason slip her hands. She can't win the big one. She kind of can't win in the clutch. So she's starting to go crazy. If they were to give her the title on Monday, there goes the ceiling to go any further with that character development, because then what is the point? She already I don't know why the moderator is going crazy. I gotta fix the moderator on Streamlabs. But I don't know what my brother's doing, but he's definitely antagonizing Jim Barbie. I can hear him laughing from here. But look, he's going, you can hear, I know you can hear him laughing. But yeah, it's just link protection. No, I'm not. I'm turning off the link protection. Overly lengthy messages. There you go. I turned it off. I turned it off. It shouldn't be giving you any more problems. We should be good then. All right, we should be good. We should be good. So you can send your links, send your long messages. Don't worry. The moderator for Streamlabs shouldn't be a dick to you now. But again, like I was saying, if they were to give the title to Liv, her character development as this unhinged crazy person because she wants revenge, that's over. She gets what she wants. She got the title. But now you can do more crazy shit with her. You can, I mean, Dom's going to be out for a while because of the, he needs Tommy John surgery, so he's going to be out for a while. So you can't really bridge upon that, but she can kind of fuck around with the Judgment Day, cost them some matches, kind of get on their bad side. She can be a disruptor, be crazy, you know? But again, if you would have gave her the title, that would have been over for that.
It's for the AEW World Championship. It's the champion Swerve Strickland. It is
Don't forget that after Collision is over, we still have a whole hour of Rampage. So thank you, AEW, for this extra content.
The champion has worked hard to get back into this matchup.
I thought more maybe she would try to become Queen Bee of Judgment Day. Interesting. That's an interesting theory. They can, but the thing is with that, she's got to be super convincing. And then Rhea comes back and is like, what the fuck, give me my people back? That could be something. They can go that route. It's just, they would have to make sure Liv is super convincing as like, because like, you can get one over on Finn, you can get one over on JD McDonough, but Damien's going to be a tough egg to crack, especially since he's so close and he has such a close personal relationship with Rhea. And why is Claudio Castagnoli doing the gritty in the middle of the ring? But yeah, that's a definitely interesting route to kind of go. It just sucks that Rhea's gone. Like, she's not going to be available for a few months. You know, she was really hitting the gas pedal on her title reign. She was trying to put it all together because people were like, she's not doing enough physical stuff with her title reign.
Backhand chop that time by the world champion.
Swerve's getting his comeback. Claudio hits him with the back elbow in the corner. Swerve hits a hip toss. Now he's doing that crazy sort of setup into the suplexes, but Claudio fights out, hits him with the European uppercut.
Reflex.
Absolutely laid in.
Claudio is going for the Gotch neutralizer. And Swerve fights back with the forearm to the face.
A quick kick out from Castagnoli.
Yeah, he was out before the 2 count that time, kicking at the 2. And Claudio's seeking refuge on the outside here a little bit, but Swerve's going to follow him out, apparently.
Tell your little brother, don't make me bring Jason out.
Yep.
I don't know what Jason is. I'm a little afraid. But I'm scared to figure out what that is.
That staging area where Claudio is standing right now.
That's where he's headed.
Watch out, Swerve.
Oh, nice. Nice counter from Swerve. No, what is Jason?
You got it, brother. Here he comes. Whoa. How about that? A moonsault from the top by Swerve. High risk maneuver for both men.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Get back up, Swerve. Bring Jason out. Who's Jason? Jason Voorhees?
By the grace of God, Swerve Strickland, the AEW World Champion, took to the skies and landed, luckily for him, safely. But now, here we go. This is how he won the title.
The Swerve stomp is a coming.
Oh, 450.
He landed awkwardly. 1, 2, and Claudio's out.
Shows the versatility of the champion from that top perch. Because of the direction of Castagnoli, he elected to go for the 450 instead of the stomp.
And he landed
Jason is my alter ego. He's actually your cousin. I named him Jason Vasquez. What is wrong with you? Why is your mental this way, and why did my Hulu just go out? I'm about to time you out again.
Strickland comes up, but Claudio's got plenty in the tank. Single leg pickup.
I'm about to time you out again.
What is he going for here? I think maybe a Boston Crab or maybe.
Wow, a stomp of Claudio to Swerve. Interesting.
But with the damage to the midsection, very hard for Castagnoli to get a breath. If you ever had the wind knocked out of you, look, shallow breaths.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the eyes of the champion, though, Nigel. He is back into this.
Uh-oh.
Full on. Now European uppercut from Claudio.
Stop being mean to me. Didn't you hear I'm sponsored?
We saw that one coming.
Yeah, you are a sponsor to the Ringside Rundown.
Fourth, they go.
I'm still I have to get the payment first.
There's those body shots again.
Once I get the payment.
Chest to the sternum. Little back spin kick. Claudio
Nice little back and forth here.
Off the far side rope, but he can't cover the man.
Nice little back and forth.
Prince Nana, who has rode the coattails of the AEW World Champion all the way to the title.
Wow.
Beside himself
What a slight to Prince Nana there from Nigel.
Slipping away from him.
You can see and almost hear the physicality of this match as both men are heaving, trying to get an extra
Ronan
breath.
wants a free session.
As we head towards Rampage, this match
He needs more than a free session.
This match continues.
Why did I hit that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm over here trying to roast Ronan. He needs a free session because
he may be going for the stomp right here. He's fat.
I love doing that.
Top, Claudio in a sitting position. Claudio looks up.
Here it is, the Swerve Stomp. Boom! Swerve Stomp. Oh, he kicked out of the Swerve Stomp? How are you going to kick out of a finisher in the first title defense?
Castagnoli kicked out.
Oh, well.
Incredibly, Swerve Strickland. He's going to go for the house call. I'm almost sure of it.
He's going for the house call kick. It's that side kick to the side of the head. Claudio counters the house call into these Claudio swing. I was going to say Cesaro swing. Holy Moses. He's really swinging the shit out of him. This is incredible.
I've never seen him do it like this. And now, the sharpshooter coming up.
Oh my God!
We'll see what We'll see what the world champion's made of.
narrowly kicked out of the stomp. He avoided the house call, and now he's got the champion within seconds of submitting.
Wow.
Right now the referees, Devon Smith checking with Swerve, who with all his might, all his power, trying to get out. And there's two.
It's got him in the sharpshooter pretty good. This is a good match. I just feel like maybe Swerve is giving up too much offense, really. For a first title defense. For Cesaro to kick out. Cesaro, I did it anyway. Claudio to kick out of the Swerve stomp. I can see countering the house call kick. But kicking out of the Swerve stomp is interesting.
What an ignominious end to his title reign if it were to end like this.
It could end any second. Prince Nana trying to get the fans. And Swerve
One,
two. No. Claudio rolled out.
Hammering an elbow.
From Claudio, a BCC trademark.
Very smart by Swerve to cover up. He's doing a pretty good job. Claudio going for the gotch neutralizer. Swerve won't let him hit it.
Hips like that, even Claudio doesn't have the strength to get the champion up.
Boxing forearms and a European uppercut.
For the AEW World Championship.
This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty good match.
Claudio going through, another hit of steam.
Jesus.
One, two, no! Claudio, little frustration on the face.
This is pretty good. Again, I think it's very interesting that Claudio is getting so much offense.
Again, moments away.
What physicality. There he goes. Hook Swerve up. Swerve comes through. Swerve
oh!
DDT. He connected with a DDT. Spiked Claudio out of that.
Spiked him.
Desperation move from the champion, who has been taken to his limit by Castagnoli tonight.
Now Swerve, it looks as if he's trying to, I don't know if he's going to try to pull himself up on the turnbuckles or just try to get to a standing position here. Claudio's face first. All right, he's going to go to the turnbuckles. Now what's he going to try here? He's tried the Swerve stomp.
Claudio's getting up though.
Do it again?
Oh, he's reversing
Claudio
into
this time is getting up to his feet. Swerve is up top. Swerve.
Oh! He caught him on the shoulder into an uppercut.
No.
Insane.
Oh my God, I thought it was a new champ. Claudio caught
Holy
him
shit.
on the, caught the Swerve stomp.
Don't stop now, Castagnoli.
That was insane.
A split second, you can't get any closer without it being three. What a match.
Unbelievable what we are seeing here. The fans are trying to get not only Swerve to his feet, but Claudio back up. Just mesmerized by what we are seeing. And now
it's pretty good.
The champion pulls himself back to a standing position, although leaning up against.
Boom. Uppercut's going crazy.
Advantage of this. Combination blows from the European uppercut. And a warning.
Boom.
Back to the attack.
The champion is hurt. He's in trouble. Oh, wait a second. Desperation. Pinfall. No. But the champion, without a doubt, is fighting from behind time and again.
Oh, nice German suplex from Swerve there. Swerve powering up. Oh, goes for a pump kick. Claudio powers up. Claudio with a pop-up. Oh! He countered the pop-up into a Swerve stomp. That's pretty dope. Boom, house call. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. That was really good.
An incredible match.
And still,
that was really, really good.
World Champion Swerve Strickland.
What a way for Swerve Strickland to make his first defense of the AEW World title. But boy, Tony, he had to earn it.
He earned every bit of that. Absolutely an incredible encounter. This is why we say this is AEW with the best.
This is AEW. That was really good. A lot of counters, a lot of smart wrestling, a lot of power-ups. Like I said, the only interesting thing, I guess is more interesting than a negative, is that Claudio got so much offense.
Yes, he is 2-0 overall and 1-0 in title defenses. Yes, Swerve Strickland. Now we will find out when we are in Winnipeg on Wednesday night who Swerve Strickland will face at Double or Nothing on Sunday, May
That's big news. So Dynamite is going to be must watch. So we see who Swerve Strickland will be facing at the next AEW pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. Should be a big, big deal.
By the week.
Claudio Castagnoli deserves, I think, in the future another world title shot.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree.
Certain that he'll get one.
I do agree. Definitely want to give Claudio a title shot in the future. This was a good first test.
Should be a handshake here. Claudio, being a many-time Ring of Honor world champion, knows all about shaking hands at the end. And there it is. Damn right.
He's probably telling him, Nana, watch Nana. He's a piece of shit.
This is one to remember for a long, long time in the great matches we've had in AEW.
Sure what Castagnoli said to Nana there. But either way, the champion with the dancing man returns.
What is Nana? Nana's hilarious.
2 hours plus.
Oh my God.
TNT. We're not done.
We're not done. Chat, we're not done.
Stay right where you are.
Chat, we're not done. We still have a whole nother show to go. Rampage. And which they're starting off right off the bat.
Jaguars right outside of Everbank
Where?
Stadium.
Wow, they really are in the parking lot.
AEW, and that is Daly's place. Welcome to Rampage. Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. Let's go to the parking lot.
They are really in the parking lot.
Saw earlier tonight on Collision, the cars.
All right, I don't know who to. I mean, I'm rooting for Chuck, but in terms of who do I think is gonna win, I don't know.
Boy, he's gonna get one.
And we are joined at our
I gotta
broadcast
take the headphones
location
off
by Daddy Magic, Matt
Give my
Menard.
ears a break for a second.
Going on, gentlemen?
How you doing, Matt?
Third hour live on TNT here.
Trent Beretta and
This
Chuck
is a
Taylor. Guys,
workplace
I
screen
know
hazard.
You heard this. Nigel, you were with me, and Matt, you may have heard it, that Chuck Taylor told Orange Cassidy, I want to do this alone.
He's going at it alone tonight. That's what he said.
You got Daddy Magic, Matt Menard on the call, and here goes the fight. They're just brawling right now, throwing shots at each other. You're not going to see any wrestling technicalities here. No storytelling, no none of that. This is just a straight up fight. Oh my God, Chuck just throws Trent right into a side mirror of a car.
For AEW's only 2 previous parking lot fights, and both bouts were among the most bloody and violent in AEW history.
Oh my God, Beretta just goes back first into a car.
And right now, Trent Beretta's in trouble, as you can
This
see.
is insane.
And we are seeing the actual implosion before our eyes, as you mentioned, Matt. More than 10 years together as a team, and now best friends are no more.
This is something I never thought I'd see.
Yeah, these are the last 2.
Chuck Taylor just dropped a trash can lid. Oh, back suplex. Beretta hits a back suplex on Chuck Taylor to the hood of a car. Crazy sentence I just said. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Of course, the NFL draft has been going on.
It's so
Oh,
unpredictable in an environment
more
like this.
more trash can
The
stuff.
longer you go, you don't know what can happen. You want to get it over quickly.
He's got a trash can.
Get your head slammed in the door here. I mean,
Oh, throws the trash can right in Chuck Taylor's face.
Give it to us.
I get in the car and I drive over my opponent.
Somebody's bleeding already. Chuck Taylor's bleeding already.
That's pretty violent. Nigel, you run over your...
What Freddie Gilbert?
Oh my gosh.
Blood already, man.
Chuck Taylor's already bleeding.
I think Chuck Taylor wants to fight.
Oh, pop-up powerbomb.
Now the blood that was on Chuck Taylor's forehead is on the back of Trent Beretta.
Wowee.
Chuck Taylor's been dealing with an injury, a terrible foot injury for the last 6-7 months here.
Exactly.
It was barely cleared to
Wow.
compete. Only because it
Amazing
was
that they had Chuck work this match if he has had a bad ankle.
And this is his first action back. My God.
Can you imagine?
Awful waffle on the roof of a car.
Well, you know how that feels, Tony. You've been married for years.
Oh my gosh.
He just hit it out of the park, buddy. Here we go.
Hold on. What is that? Chip Rock? Where'd they get this?
Oh! It looks like a sheet of drywall.
It is a drywall sheet.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It looks like it's a drywall sheet set up on the bed of a truck.
Stoic look on the face of the wiry and experienced.
This is vinyl. You guys are missing this. The Jim Barbie, because she doesn't want to get some cable or a streaming service. She's missing the violence. Oh! A trash can lid to the face.
Chuck Taylor being injured for the last 6-7 months. Right. His group falling apart. No wonder he wants to be out there.
Oh my God.
I agree. I can see where he would want to be out there, but I can also see this is the last match he should take for his first time back. But again,
he's got nothing left.
Oh, Trent Beretta.
No, watch out.
What is he gonna do? Trent Beretta's on the roof of a car. Oh, elbow drop to Chuck Taylor, who's on the roof of another car.
One count for Bryce Remsburg.
Chuck Taylor kicks out.
This parking lot fight incredibly continues in picture here on TNT.
Now we mute the audio so I don't get in trouble. I've been on a roll tonight, making sure I don't get in trouble with no audio. So again, just gonna go over all the stuff I've been saying for this whole stream, just so you guys know. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday for Monday Night Raw. No stream on Tuesday. That is when me and Shay record the podcast. That'll be available Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Wednesday evening, I'll be on stream watching AEW Dynamite. No stream Thursday. Friday is SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday is a double stream day. There'll be a stream in the afternoon watching WWE Backlash from France. And then the evening, we'll be watching AEW Collision. So Saturday is a big day to get some content out. Big deal is, again, the podcast. So if you listen to podcasts, if you listen to wrestling podcasts, please check out the podcast. It's available on all platforms, specifically Spotify, but it's also available through Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, which hosts podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcast, Google Podcast. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, it's available. We're definitely always looking to have new listeners. For those that don't know, we are a question and answer based podcast. That means if you listen to the podcast, you send us in a question to answer, and we do so on the show. It's completely made up of question and answers. As we're back to the action. Holy shit, he just tried to throw a computer monitor at him. But yeah, a suplex through a door. Suplex through a door. Okay. This is how we're doing it. He hurled the TV.
Oh boy, this is
a slingshot. Oh my God. To a truck bed door. This is insane. I still need an awful waffle on the roof of a car.
Just end this thing.
I don't know if he wants to end it right now or not.
Just end it.
I need an awful waffle on the roof
This
of
is
a car.
retribution for what happened to Orange Cassidy. What happened to Best Friends? You may have heard,
Trent Beretta feeling a bit bored.
You may have heard on Collision moments ago.
Oh my Lord.
Where Chris Statlander told Orange Cassidy when they were talking to Arcady, he, being Chuck, needs our help.
He's going to put a safety net on him? Oh no, light tubes. Oh no.
Well, what are you putting out in the universe there?
Now there's a hand shovel or a dustpan.
I respect Chuck for saying he was going to do it alone.
Oh my God.
Is that a shovel?
Oh.
Where are they getting these things?
It's a dustpan, but that.
He's just fucking him up with the dustpan.
And
And now a trash can.
That was on the back. The edge of the trash can hit between the shoulder blades. The edge of that trash can.
There's
pushing the limits.
lots of blood, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
parking lot fight.
I don't know what we're going to see next year.
Lots of blood.
I've got an idea. If you look at the back of your screen, I'd
Uh-oh.
like to see this, not one bit.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Oh, my God, was that?
What a bright idea.
A bunch of light tubes.
Luckily, he was wearing a T-shirt.
On top of those trash containers.
Luckily, he was wearing a T-shirt.
And right now, Trent, as you just saw, blood is just pouring down his face. Look at Chuck's right arm. I think that was cut.
Somebody's got to check on this.
Yeah, that was cut from those light tubes.
The longer this
Oh! Chuck trips Trent, and he falls back first on the hood of a car.
You're right, and that's gonna
Chuck. Oh! Powerbomb through the windshield. Powerbomb through the windshield. Insane. Insane.
And there's the back of Trent Beretta. What are we watching?
What are we watching?
That's a couple. 1, 2, no. Did we ever think that we would see the best friends come to this? Never.
Insane.
Maybe they weren't best friends after all. I certainly would never do this to my
Yeah,
best
they
friend.
were best friends.
Is the question, and now a friend.
And Trent decided to go his own way.
Who's going to get on top first? You're staring at me, stare at him. Look at this.
This is nuts.
I got plenty of friends. You keep talking like that, you'll find out who they are.
Okay, gentlemen, here we go.
They're doing a back and forth forearm battle, just covered in blood.
This is just sick.
Yeah, it gets into your eyes. It starts to clot. You can't open your eyes. You got to try to wipe it away. It keeps pouring down there.
This is insane.
It is a real disadvantage, but it's a disadvantage for both of them at this point.
Yeah, well, since we're in the state of Florida, the late Gordon Solie would have said, of course, a crimson mask, and that's what we got.
Is this the hug?
Well, they're trying to hug it out.
Yeah, I guess this is the best friend hug.
Wow.
Forearm check.
Uh-oh. Oh, a low blow from Trent to Chuck on the roof of a car. He's going to pile drive him. Oh, he just pile drove him. Oh, that's not good.
So much for a comeback.
Can we just call it a day here, guys?
Oh, he's trying for the go-go plata.
Put him in the go-go plata. Wow.
You see Bryce Remsburg.
It's over, Bryce. It's over.
It is over.
It's over.
Bryce says it's over.
Do we have a bell? Somebody ring a bell, something.
They just played that on their iPhone.
Ask not for who the bell tolls.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of blood, glass.
Has to check in.
Just glad it's over.
On Chuck.
Here is your in the parking lot brawl, Trent Beretta.
Wow, Trent Beretta. Which I kind of figured was going to happen. I didn't know this was going to get as violent as it did.
Came to this.
It got pretty violent.
And Chuck trying to get up.
Why has he got a wrench in his hand?
And now he's got it.
What do we got here?
He's got a plumber's wrench.
Oh, he's not done.
Now we got Chris Statlander and Orange Cassidy. Oh!
Oh, the ankle.
That's not good. He just hit him with a wrench in his already injured ankle through a car window.
I'm afraid we're not going to see Chuck Taylor for
Wow.
quite a while again.
That was pretty. That's pretty vicious.
Trent Beretta is out of his mind.
This goes beyond wrestling at this point.
Of course.
Yeah, this is crazy.
No one agrees
This is
with
crazy.
that. No one around the world.
Don Callis. Maybe he wants to recruit Trent Beretta into the Don Callis family. Uh-oh, we got a commercial, but no audio. That's right. We're not screwing around here, folks. You're not going to get us TOS'd. But yeah, as you can see, there's a little follower goal to affiliate. In order to get affiliate status, not only do you have to stream a certain amount of days, have a certain amount of average viewers, but you need to have at least 50 followers. We're up to 6 now, only 44 to go. So if you have any other friends that like wrestling, watch Twitch, like to watch watch-alongs and stuff like that, please let them know about the Ringside Rundown on Twitch, so that we can let them know about the podcast, so that way we can let them know about the YouTube, so that way we can let them know about the TikTok, the merch, the countless other things we're trying to do here at the Ringside Rundown. We're trying to expand our content, because that's how you make it. That's how you get to do the big important things like interview WWE and AEW wrestlers and other wrestlers from other places. Trying to get content with other wrestlers is very hard, because so many do it, but not a bunch of people do it very well. So professional wrestlers, when it comes to talking to media, talking to podcasters, stuff like that, they're very jaded, because there are a lot of podcasts out there for wrestling, but there aren't very many good ones out there. A lot of ones where they ask you, so what's your favorite match of your career? Who's on your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers? Who is a dream opponent? What is your favorite match of your career? Very basic stuff. And, if that's you, that's you. I'm not knocking you, but I feel like in terms of what there's a market for, if you're a wrestling fan that likes, behind the scenes curtain sort of content, or learning about professional wrestlers outside of professional wrestling, there's a market to kind of interview these people and ask them thought-provoking questions, real-life questions, not just the typical, hey, so you're a wrestler. You do wrestling stuff. Tell me about the wrestling stuff. Like, why do you like doing the wrestling stuff? Stuff like that, There's very few of those, and it's just, again, it's so easy to create content. If you have a computer, a camera, an iPhone, computer with a microphone, you can start your own podcast. But very few actually put the work in to be good to great podcast. And that's what we attempt to do at the Ringside Rundown. But there's plenty of other great podcasts to listen to as well. We want to network. We want to collaborate. I've been trying to reach out to other content creators about doing some YouTube exclusive stuff that would be coming to the YouTube. So, and if you're watching this VOD, you're probably watching this on YouTube. Your YouTube has full episodes of the podcast, clips from the podcast, clips from the live streams that we've been doing, and full VODs of the live stream, so that way you can see what it's like, so you don't miss the next one.
Here with Kyle O'Reilly. And
Kyle O'Reilly,
you had
one
an
of my
impressive
favorite
showing
wrestlers.
in the Casino Gauntlet match this past Wednesday on Dynamite. We all want to know, what's next for you?
Well, on Saturday, May 11th, we're coming to my hometown. AEW Collision live from Vancouver, BC, Canada. The Rogers Arena, the same building that an 11-year-old Kyle saw his first wrestling event ever.
Nice.
And at that show, I looked at my dad and I said, Dad, I'm going to do this one day. And he was like, oh yeah, sure you will, kid. But somehow I pulled it off. Now, 25 years later, I'm coming back to do the only thing that I've ever been any good at, and that's wrestle. To compete against the best wrestlers this world has to offer. And fortunately for me, I'm in AEW. We're the best wrestling.
Pretty good promo. All right, time for Thunder Rosa versus Deonna Purrazzo. Should be a great wrestling match.
This match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out the graveyards of Tier 1 of the
I like Thunder Rosa. I like Deonna Purrazzo. So this should be a great wrestling match.
Kyle was saying, we're going to be in Vancouver, BC, at Rogers Arena on Saturday. the 11th of May for a night of collision and a night of me dealing with Nigel McGuinness.
Loving Nigel McGuinness, and talking of the best, La Mera, you saw 8 out of 9 victories. That one came in a match against Toni Storm for the AEW Women's title.
Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa.
Representing out of Hackettstown, New Jersey, the Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo.
And Purrazzo, arguably the reason why Thunder Rosa was unable to defeat Toni Storm. Coming out during the match, and it was that interruption during the title match at Dynasty that cost Thunder Rosa the match. The champion, normally known for her stiff upper lip, it was Toni with a kick to
This should be different from the parking lot brawl. There won't be blood, I hope. And this should be a wrestling match, a real good wrestling match.
You can understand why they don't like each other.
Yes, I do. You're too much, Nigel McGuinness. Here we go. This is a match long time. Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
Magic, what did she say?
Yeah, she said just about enough of this, Deonna. Well, I mean, what do you think? I speak Spanish, a little French, maybe.
Kneel at that time by the very aggressive Thunder.
They are really,
These two ladies
there is, it looks like there's some animosity between Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo. Like they may not like each other. The headlock from Deonna is a little snug.
Absolutely. If I was facing her.
We get to see Big Bill in action. Not Ricky Starks, but Big Bill.
Oh, how about that? Maybe a little bit too aggressive that time by Thunder Rosa to go in, and the Virtuosa took the upper hand.
Oh, teched her right in the face.
Oh my God! Come on now. It looked like a knockout.
Decked her in the face.
Purrazzo just covering up, and Thunder Rosa is just letting her emotions carry her away.
I mean, she's always had a temper, Thunder Rosa, no doubt about that.
Right.
Highly experienced luchadora.
So they're slowing the pace down as Thunder Rosa with a rest hold.
Tell you what,
Both women are back to their feet.
Had she gone for the cover?
You might be right.
Deonna frees herself.
8-1 here in AEW since her
Get a little bit of a back and forth before Deonna with an armbar drop.
There is a pattern here, fellas, developing.
Okay.
Again, Deonna is a very smart wrestler. She likes to, her finisher is the Fujiwara armbar. So she sets it up throughout the match as she's doing right now. She attacks the arm of Thunder Rosa.
Look at this.
Loosens it up for the Fujiwara.
She's in charge now.
Oh boy, look at this.
Kind of has her like in a key lock.
Thunder Rosa all tied up. And Thunder Rosa can't even escape now.
Thunder Rosa is tied up in the ropes in like a key lock. And Deonna just hits her in the ribs with the drop kick.
I mean, you got to believe, right? The winner of this contest going to be in line for a title match.
Ooh.
What does it say about the egos of Purrazzo and Rosa? They couldn't put their differences aside to face off against Toni Storm.
Well,
you're right.
Oh, shit. Thunder, it looked like she inadvertently hit Deonna in the face with the foot. And Deonna almost no-sold it and turned it into a Boston Crab.
So Virtuosa let her go. And again, Thunder Rosa, former women's world champion.
This is,
said many times, you know what, Deonna, I do not need your help.
That's why I'm the Virtuosa, baby.
She's the Virtuosa, baby.
Even the opening here.
Why would you stand there?
A running drop kick.
Why would you stand there and watch her do that?
Got her right in the face. You want to yap your mouth? You want to yap your mouth? How do you do? Sorry, Nigel.
Hold on.
Oh, what a chop from Thunder Rosa.
The lead character from Kill Bill with a lethal drop kick.
Oh! Oh!
Pump kick after she missed and hit the ring post. Fans, this match continues. And picture, stay where you are.
We will do that, Tony Schiavone. And we'll turn off the audio so I don't get in trouble. Thank you guys once again for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. This is only stream number 2. And they've both gone very, very well. So I have to thank you guys for wanting to hang out with me watch wrestling. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. But I guess there's some sort of entertainment value out of this. So I'm glad that you guys, for some reason, decided to spend your Saturday evening with myself. You could have been doing anything else, except now you're here watching me watch wrestling. Thank you, Jim Barbie. You're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. I'm excited to promote Tawny Fit once I get my 5% cut. Unless I get the 5% cut, don't take anything I say about Tawny Fit literally to heart. She is a personal trainer that does both in-house and virtual personal training. So if you need to be personally trained to get fit because you're fat and you're out of shape and you need to get off the couch and you need to do something, you can hit up the Jim Barbie, who is the owner, founder, sole proprietor of Tawny Fit Personal Training. And as I said, get off your ass, get fit, because you're looking fat.
He's fat!
Fat. No more fatness. But that wasn't an endorsement. Remember, she hasn't sent me the check yet for the sponsorship. So I'm just saying shit right now. I don't even know if Tawny Fit. I'm pretty sure she's pretty good. She's pretty buff. The check comes when the clients come. That's not how it works. You're supposed to personally invest in your business using me because you already know that the clients are going to come because of my endorsement. That's how this works. I'm just giving you a free taste of how I operate when it comes to sponsorships. Remember, I'm trying to go big time. I want a Moe's sponsorship. I want Moe's Southwest Grill to sponsor the Ringside Rundown and give us some burritos. I don't want an affiliate code. I don't want a 10% discount code. I want a card that says you're entitled to one burrito every other week. I feel like that's fair. And we will talk about Moe's. Yes, but this is wrestling fans, probably one of the most out of shape group of individuals, which is quite funny because you look at wrestling and majority of wrestlers are supposed to be in shape. The ones that are not in shape are actually still pretty good. So, it's just very interesting. And it's very interesting that we critique these wrestlers when we're not as fit as them. Except for you, Jim Barbie. You're as fit as a fiddle. Double-footed drop kick from Thunder Rosa to Deonna Purrazzo.
She's got to get some momentum going. She's building it.
This is a scrappy fight.
That time. How about that? Stepping up on the knee.
Definitely a scrappy fight.
I'd like to see her to go back to that right hand that she nailed Deonna with earlier in the contest.
Slow to follow up, though.
I don't need to go to Tawny Fit because I'm on medication. Doctor thinks I need a medication, so he gave me one of them pre-diabetic pills medication. Not quite the Ozempic. I wasn't trying to get on the Ozempic wave, but he gave me something else, and it got me to where I need to be. I'd be a cruiserweight right now if I could wrestle. I'd qualify for 205 Live. No problem. No problem. I cleared 205 Live with ease. Don't even need to do what Buddy Murphy did. Oh, we get a House of Black match on Dynamite this Wednesday, so that's going to be fun. Serena Deeb and Mariah May, that's going to be good. So we're shaping up to have a good Dynamite card.
To be coming up Wednesday in Winnipeg.
That's huge. Going back home to Canada, boys.
Well, we saw Serena Deeb come out
Winnipeg.
confront
So that means we're going to have
Tony
to see
Storm.
some of Chris Jericho.
About that, we'll find out on Wednesday
Excellent.
night.
I'm excited.
Right now,
I'm
the
so
Virtuosa
excited
having her
to
way
see
with
Chris Jericho.
Thunder Rosa here, who's just trying to fight her way out as best she can. She got loose that time.
I mean, these two ladies have been going at it here. Something's got to give eventually.
Big standing switch by the Virtuosa. Roll through.
Wow. Ooh, double stomp to the sternum of Deonna Purrazzo from Thunder Rosa.
What does she have left, Nigel? Here's a cover. 1, 2.
Took a little too long to try for the cover, but you can't blame Thunder Rosa. Both her and Purrazzo have given it their absolute all in this match.
Wow.
You can see it. Thunder Rosa hurt. Holding on to her midsection.
I wonder how Thunder Rosa's back is holding up, because that's the reason why she was out for over a year. Uh-oh, Fujiwara.
The Fujiwara armbar's got it.
Deonna's got Thunder Rosa in the Fujiwara.
Right now, Thunder Rosa's doing the right thing, switching her hips to take away some of the pressure.
Oh, Thunder Rosa switches over to a almost like a Kirifuda.
The body scissors as well. It's going to be very difficult for Purrazzo to
This is
escape.
very smart wrestling from both women.
This might help. Purrazzo.
Oh, just drives her down to the mat to break the hold.
Showing that it was full on display right there. Now,
this is pretty good.
Take a look at the Virtuosa. You can see the chops and the blows from both ladies. Arms red.
Thunder Rosa's barely moving.
I mean, this has been a match here, guys.
Oof. Smack to the
Forth.
face.
Who's going to make the critical error?
Oh. Roll up from Thunder Rosa. Deonna reverses, but the shoulders aren't down.
2, no, back 1, 2.
Deonna switches over to the Fujiwara.
Again, the escape.
2,
Wow. Thunder Rosa with a roll up, reversing the Fujiwara. That's pretty good. Okay.
I think stolen is a fair way to describe that. Thunder Rosa earned that victory. She used her intelligence.
Hung in there, took a beating, no question about it.
Wrestling! We love wrestling!
Yeah.
Sorry, baby!
Yeah, we love wrestling. Yeah, we won. Yeah. All right. Oh shit! Deonna Purrazzo just wiped her out.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Matt Menard. Come on now. The Virtuosa's not done.
Oh shit! Looks like a heel turn from Deonna here.
I was rooting for Thunder, but she deserves this.
Oh, look at this. She will not let go. She being the Virtuosa. She's not done, guys.
Oh shit! Thunder Rosa smacks the shit out of Deonna Purrazzo. Oof.
A kick. They are fighting in front of the fans.
This is something.
They are right on the edge there, guys.
This is insane.
Brutal match between the two of them.
It's like they had the match, which was kind of technical and wrestling based, and now after the match is over, they just dive right into brawling with each other. Looks like Deonna Purrazzo going full heel, shooting Thunder Rosa the double bird.
Something tells me we're going to see it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd love to see it again.
Thunder Rosa, Deonna Purrazzo, what a match. And let's take a look at what happened this past Wednesday, Nigel, on Dynamite.
The Gauntlet Casino match, the unexpected entrant of the year, Will Ospreay, came in and showed why he is the best in the world, time and time again, almost picking up the victory. But you could see here, he thought about it. The moves that hurt Bryan Danielson, didn't hit it, but he hit that, and that was enough to win.
Yeah, that was, again, I thought that was going to be a point of storyline where he's scared to use the Tiger Driver.
As we just saw on Dynamite, Will Ospreay won the Casino Gauntlet match and earned himself a shot at your international title.
Hold on. Before we get started, not Lexi, as 3 guys that care about neck health, as 2 guys that have nursed someone from the brink of paralysis.
Yeah, I think the 3 of us just want to wish a very speedy recovery to the world's greatest boss. TK, stay neck strong, buddy.
Will! Ospreay, congratulations. You did it. You have signed, sealed, and delivered the downfall, demise, and destruction of the aerial assassin at Double or Nothing. Listen, the world can sing your praises, sure, but none of that is going to matter when you step in the ring with me. Just like all the ones before, I'm going to dismantle you. I'm going to break you until you fall in front of the Messiah. The Messiah of the backbreaker.
Oh, hail.
Very strong promo from Roderick Strong there. Very strong promo. That might be a sleeper match on Double or Nothing, not gonna lie. Roderick Strong, Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, it's just incredible how this guy can have a great match. Not really a great match. A match that exceeds expectations. A match that would be top match of the year in any promotion. I don't know who Trevor Blackwell is, but he's in trouble. And he just got fucked up. Oh my lord. He just got hit with a bunch of butters to the face.
That Big Bill came out and talked with Chris Jericho, said he wanted to get under the learning
Jesus Christ.
Jericho.
Not a bad place to be.
Yeah, Jericho was non-committal.
You watch me, I'll show you.
Big Bill wants to align himself with Chris Jericho. I don't know why anybody would want to align themselves with Chris Jericho at this juncture of Chris Jericho's career. Who's just a piranha. He's a pariah, a leech, a soul-sucking clout vampire of anybody who has had any upside in All Elite Wrestling. He goes in there and just sucks them dry of any sort of goodwill investment that the fans have for a particular wrestler. He killed Sammy Guevara. He killed Daniel Garcia. He killed Hook. He's gonna kill Big Bill, who's not really a guy that needs to be killed right now. Big Bill needs to be on the up and up. I think the calling Chris Jericho the learning tree is stupid. Giving Chris Jericho another faction is stupid. He's already had 3 or 4 factions already in AEW. Most people don't even have that many factions in their careers. And they just keep feeding him people to suck dry, like Winifred Sampson in Hocus Pocus, who just wants to suck the youth out of the children. Jericho just needs to go away. I've been saying that for a long time. I've been saying that since the inception of All Elite Wrestling. Why are you bringing this guy in any other capacity than a consultant where he can impart his wisdom and he doesn't have to take away screen time from the younger talent? I don't know. I don't know what this thing is about Jericho. I don't know if he has something on Tony Khan where Tony Khan is stuck having to put Jericho on TV. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I am in agreement with you. I think Jericho needs to go away. Just do his Fozzy thing, do the Jericho cruise, hang out with his crazy wife, all that other stuff. You know? He can do all that stuff. He doesn't need to be wrestling. He doesn't need to be damaging Hook. Hook is one of the brightest young up-and-coming stars in all of professional wrestling. Same with Daniel Garcia. Same with Sammy Guevara. I know Sammy Guevara has his faults, but you can't deny he's an okay professional wrestler that just needs some direction. There's plenty of others, you know? There's plenty of others. The Jericho Appreciation Society got nobody over except for Jericho. Same thing with the Inner Circle. It would only serve to help Jericho look at himself in a grander picture than he is. And now he's doing this thing where he's not self-aware, and he tries to use the fans telling him to go away, to go home, to go retire. He's using that as a way to say, hey, I'm doing my job as a bad guy. They don't want to see me. No, it's not that they don't want to see you because you're a bad guy. They don't want to see you because you actively bring down the presentation of All Elite Wrestling on whatever show you're on. The match with Hook was god awful. It looked multiple times like Hook was going to get a sports hernia trying to suplex Jericho because Jericho's so fat. He's fat. All right. He puts on this illusion that he's in shape, that he can go. When 3 minutes into the match, you can visibly tell he's like gassed. He has no lung capacity. He's huffing for air. And poor Hook is just breaking down his back, breaking down his back like he's a employee at Home Depot, lurging around fucking mulch and dog food, AEW has a lot of young talent. Jericho is just holding on to ego at this point. Yes, because that's his MO. He has a trail of bodies of young AEW talent. Again, Sammy Guevara, Daniel Garcia, Jake Hager, Matt Menard, Cool Hand Ange. Those guys, he just milked them for all they're worth and moved on. It's insane. It's insane that this guy still thinks that he should be prevalent in professional wrestling at this point. He adds no value. He actively, for me as a viewer, as a fan of professional wrestling, he comes on the screen and it's just like, ugh, I'd rather be watching anything else. Anything else. I'd rather be watching The Masked Singer at this point than watch Jericho. And once again,
he's fat!
Shibata. Now you want to talk about a good wrestler. Let's talk about Katsuyori Shibata. A phenomenal professional wrestler. A man that almost died because of professional wrestling. The wrestler, Katsuyori Shibata.
Katsuyori Shibata, the wrestler. In this tag team match, who is going to take on both members.
And here is one of the victims of Jericho, someone that still has a lot of upside, Daniel Garcia. I love Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia should be in the main event picture. Again, if they focused solely on their young talent and kind of mix in the older veterans, it'd be great.
Shibata, an idol of Daniel Garcia growing up. It's an honor for him here to be tag teaming with him tonight. The main event, Rampage.
Daniel Garcia pretending to be Katsuyori Shibata.
He is He is honoring Katsuyori Shibata. You know that, Nigel, as well as anybody here.
They've been opponents in the past.
Bad man.
Danny thrilled to be teaming with them tonight.
Here they come.
I still don't have a verdict for what I think about STP. What I think about Shane Taylor. The match he had last week I thought was pretty good. I'm pretty sure it was last week. I thought that match was pretty good. But I'm still trying to figure out if this is something I would want to invest in.
Knocked out Chris Jericho, knocked out Orange Cassidy, turned Orange Cassidy into orange juice. We have to start calling him OJ.
Turned Orange Cassidy into orange juice.
Promotions that have been getting away with murder. Here he is, Norm McDonald over here.
Brother.
Oh shit. Shibata and Garcia just pounce on both men.
Absolutely, and both Daniel Garcia and Shibata working together as a team here, Nigel.
Well, they're dressed alike, they think alike. Apparently, a great start for Shibata.
Oh my God.
And Taylor. We're thinking of dressed alike. Right here, alongside us here. And Anthony Ogogo.
Hello, Mr. Nigel McGuinness, mate. The governor is back on commentary.
Shibata just fucking Moriarty up.
Anything I want to be the governor of, Daddy.
Yeah. You better watch what you say.
Just fucking him up.
I'm telling you, with a punch like Anthony Ogogo's got, yeah, you're the governor of anything at all you want to be.
Told you last week, Tony, don't suck up to me. It's not a good look.
Okay, won't suck up to you.
We're taking a seat here.
Well,
Now Garcia Shibata would be a great tag team.
He's having a good time.
Well, he's honoring.
Shibata Garcia would be a great tag team. Call them the wrestlers. You see, they already dress alike.
Oh, brother. You don't want to get too cute out there.
The black trunks.
You're in a match here. I know he's your hero, Danny. But let's get serious.
Anthony, what a pleasure it is to have you sat beside us. Olympic caliber athlete. What a great acquisition it was for Shane Taylor Promotions to have you in their side.
The biggest acquisition in pro wrestling history. Someone been saying on the internet, but thank you, Nigel. It's a pleasure to be here. It's nice to add some class to this desk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what a jab
Nigel is sucking up to you, Anthony.
from Shane Taylor. I know Shane Taylor has a boxing background.
Talking fact.
Big boxing background.
You should sit up in your seat as well, you lazy slob.
Nigel's over here calling people lazy slob.
Tag is made. Here is Lee Moriarty, classic wrestler. And that's
Yeah, Lee Moriarty is another guy you want to talk about, young, up-and-coming talent for AEW that they can focus on. I would definitely invest some time in Lee Moriarty. Fantastic professional wrestler, fantastic technical wrestler.
And then a great puncher.
You're just great, just all-around great professional wrestler.
Just really.
They got a bit of everything.
Got a bit of everything. Very well said.
I think we've got a lot of everything, actually,
Okay.
Daddy.
Fair enough.
Nice step-up knee strike from Lee Moriarty to Shibata.
In the world, full stop.
Yeah, we'll see how hot he is right now.
Boom! Daniel Garcia will send down Shane Taylor as well. Good go behind. Capture the arm.
Nice.
Done. A little twist and shout.
Another twister. Oh, again.
Great move from Garcia there.
Why not?
Slips behind Moriarty, kick to the gut. Looks like Daniel Garcia with another twist and shout neck breaker.
Let's go for a cover, Danny. Come on now.
Yeah, took a long time.
Sure did.
Now he lost the opportunity to cover Lee Moriarty.
It looks like he didn't want to.
That's the difference between us and the rest of them. We don't admire our work. We get stuck into it.
And then, bow.
Work on there for sure.
Chop here.
Oof.
Garcia again with the black trunks and the black boots.
Shane Taylor sweeps the leg out of Garcia while Moriarty distracts the referee and hits him with a hanging DDT off the apron.
Was all tied up with the referee on the ropes.
That's not good.
Right on his head.
No, did he ever?
Are you kidding me right now?
Landed on his head. He's on his dome piece.
In his bag.
Oh, you might need a little ibuprofen. Just watch this. First the trip from the outside with the official distracted. And watch the impact. High angle, top of the head, not going to hurt the neck.
That is pretty good stuff there
You
from
got to
Shane
take your hat
Taylor.
off to Shane Taylor there.
Oh, absolutely.
Shane's been doing this for 18 years.
Right.
He's a veteran. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Tell us why you decided to join Shane Taylor Promotions.
Shane Taylor is he's the Don King. He's the Angelo Dundee of
Angelo Dundee.
He saw talent in me. I believe in Shane.
The Angelo Dundee of professional wrestling.
Exactly.
I'm surprised Jericho didn't steal that one.
Beautiful, powerful jigsaw.
He is just horrible.
Couldn't
Just
agree with you more. You're
God
perfect
awful.
addition.
Jericho.
Listen to this.
Oh.
And I heard it as it were. The noise
Shane Taylor with hands like a frying pan, but Daniel Garcia has got some fighting spirit. I mean, he's in front of his hero, Katsuyori Shibata, so he better have some fighting spirit. Trying to get to Shibata. Oh. but gets sent back to his own corner. Or it's not his own corner, his opponent's corner.
Looking at Shibata running in, reckless abandon that time, missed it.
Oh my God, again, Shane Taylor has a boxing background, so striking with him probably isn't the wisest decision. What a splash from Shane there.
Daniel Garcia out of it. All right. Final break of the night.
Final break of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay fans right where you are.
Stay right there. We're going to shut off the audio so we don't get in trouble. This is the final commercial break, which means I didn't screw up the entire stream. Please give me a congratulations if you're watching. I didn't goof. You didn't hear any commercials. No TOS violations. We talked about AEW. Man, what a night tonight. Lots of wrestling, lots of good discussions. Tawny owes me money now. We figured out from the Jim Barbie. She owes me money for some sponsorship deals. Might have to send some friends down her way if she doesn't give me my money. Might have to hit up my boy FTR Bald and, send him and Cash Wheeler. Big Cash with the guns. If Jim Barbie doesn't want to give me any of my money and my sponsorship money for putting her on my platform. This is a weird commercial I'm looking at. They're showing, oh shit, a dog just ripped something off the wall. Anyway, picture in picture, it's been a long night. It's 20 after 11 at this point. Started about, 8:15 or something like that. So we've been going hard tonight. Again, if you don't know the schedule, off tomorrow, back on Monday for Raw. No stream on Tuesday because that's when we record the podcast. It'll be out Wednesday morning. Wednesday evening for AEW Dynamite. We'll be doing a watch along. Thursday off, no stream, no nothing. Friday, SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday, a special double stream day. WWE Backlash in the afternoon. AEW Collision in the evening. So, chock full week of content for you to check out. Again, make sure you check out the links that we have for all of our social medias because that's where we post all our content and that's where we also let you know when we're going live, what we're doing with the podcast, what we're doing with the streams. There may eventually be some pop-up streams if I could put together maybe like a playlist of stuff to watch via the interwebs, some videos and things of that nature, and we could talk about some wrestling. It's definitely not certain. It'll eventually happen if this stream thing pops off. I did get to watch a little bit, not in full, but I will go back and watch those. And being that they're there, I might add those to the playlist to add for when we do a special pop-up stream. I want to make sure it's chock full of good crop of things, not just Joshi stuff. Maybe add some Lucha stuff. Maybe add some classic WWF stuff, some classic WCW stuff. So there's a lot that we are going to be able to do. And I'm finally realizing that I've always wanted to have my own spot of wrestling media and curate my own wrestling content. And I was just lazy about it. Now I have the chance to do it.
On Rampage, and we're at Daly's Place in Jacksonville, and yes, we're on TNT.
So yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff that's going on. I'm gonna reach out to different people. Oh, Shane Taylor goes for a splash and hits no water in the pool. Daniel Garcia needs to get to Shibata, but Moriarty is doing a very good job of cutting him off. They're doing a very good job of making sure Garcia doesn't get to Shibata for the tag. But that's the thing. Moriarty and Shane Taylor are a solidified tag team. I believe this is the first time that Shibata and Daniel Garcia are teaming up. You know? And again, Daniel Garcia is kind of wrestling as an admiration to Shibata. So maybe his focus, his mindset is not necessarily in the match, but more concern of looking good in front of Shibata. But Daniel's fighting back, trying to get out of corner. A little miscommunication between Moriarty and Shane Taylor. Moriarty still breaks it up. Backdrop driver from Daniel Garcia.
And now, nothing but air and hope between Garcia and Shibata.
There you see Shibata on the bottom rope.
Gets the tag to Shibata, a massive hot tag.
Shibata with a high boot. Yeah. Shane Taylor wants more. He's going to get it.
This is perfect, Shibata. This is Shibata not wrestling on cruise control, but giving just enough where he doesn't have to, you know, sacrifice his body the way he did in New Japan and still look like a formidable force in All Elite Wrestling. So I love it. It's sort of the opposite of Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, the big discourse around Shinsuke is he had that big debut match against Sami Zayn and has coasted ever since. Shibata is not coasting. He's not at a level 10, but he's more at like a level 3, which is just good enough. You know? And I think there's massive upside as a tag team with Garcia, more than a tag team with Jericho and Garcia. Like a Shibata learning tree is more beneficial than a Jericho learning tree. Look at this. This is insane.
It's got him all right. Pointing Garcia into Shibata.
Oh.
A
knee strike.
The head of Taylor. And now they're going to double team Shane Taylor.
All right, some double team from Shibata and Daniel Garcia, able to lift and hoist a fairly large Shane Taylor, who kicks out at 1.
All right, fans, we've enjoyed these 3 hours of live AEW wrestling, and guess what? This Wednesday, we are back.
Uh-oh, lost audio. Why did I lose audio?
We are back-to-back live once again this Wednesday.
What?
That's right, we are going to be in Winnipeg for Dynamite and Rampage. 3 hours once again.
Another 3-hour block. All right. Oh, was it 2? Okay. You lost audio too? Their audio, I don't know what's been going on with their audio and their production, but it's kind of ass. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of ass. Somebody's been slipping up into production. Multiple times this broadcast, you've heard things in the background, and Shibata just murdered Lee Moriarty.
Oh, that time. Now being double teamed here. Pick up.
Oh.
Shibata put down.
Nice little corkscrew Falcon Arrow almost.
And a 2 count.
Well done, boys. Come on.
What an attitude on Katsuyori Shibata.
What an attitude on Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah,
tough man.
A Bushido fighting spirit. But against 2 men, the ilk, Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty, you can only stand for so long.
We've had great crowds here. We appreciate you being with us on this Saturday night. Lee Moriarty.
It's late for a AEW crowd.
Into a full Nelson here.
He's going to knock him out again, Shane Taylor. Oh, Shibata blocks it, escapes. And Daniel Garcia and Shibata both put sleeper holds on their opponents.
Sleeper hold on the other side.
Who's the legal man?
They're both going down. Could be curtains here.
I think Shibata.
I wonder if there's a rule. There should be a rule in place that if both members of a team are in the ring, then a finish can't happen. Nobody can tap out and submit. Holy shit, Shibata just took off Shane Taylor's face. Garcia just picks him up for a backdrop driver, which is insane. Oh, a PK kick from Shibata to Moriarty. And there's the 3 count, ladies and gentlemen.
The winners of this match, the team of Garcia and Katsuyori Shibata.
All right, so there you have it. Garcia, Shibata pick up the win against Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty. Really good match. Really, really enjoyed it. Makes me want to see more of Daniel Garcia and Shibata. It's really going to make me want to tune in. I definitely want to see more of this tag team. Definitely. And Deanna and Thunder Rosa was fantastic. The parking lot brawl was fantastic. The Big Bill match, I really didn't pay attention to the Big Bill match. As you can see if you're watching the show, Kenny Omega is going to be returning to AEW Dynamite, not in in-ring action. He is not medically cleared, but it's in Winnipeg. So, of course, he's got to go to his hometown. He's got to show up at his hometown. We're also going to see who's going to challenge Swerve Strickland at Double or Nothing, the next AEW pay-per-view for the AEW World Championship. FTW Championship will be defended by Chris Jericho against Katsuyori Shibata. So that should be a lot of fun. I hope Katsuyori Shibata takes his head off. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mariah May, Serena Deeb is going to be a great, great match. That's going to be a great match. Definitely looking forward to that. The Cope Open is going to happen Wednesday against one of the members of the House of Black. And then we have a Rampage after that. So Wednesday night is going to be insane. Dude, Jericho doesn't even make sense as an FTW champion. Why? Because he was in ECW? I don't know. Why? It's Jericho. I mean, it's Jericho. What more could you want? It's Chris Jericho. That's the basis of it. I don't understand what his angle is. Again, I don't understand how he gets to showcase himself at this juncture of his career, taking time away from young, up-and-coming talent. Like I said, he's a clout vampire. He's literally sucked dry so much young talent from AEW that it's just, he's a detriment. He's a detriment to the roster. He's a detriment to the viewership as a wrestling fan because, again, never in my life have I encountered a professional wrestler where they turn me off so bad that when they come on, I want to turn off the TV. That has never happened in my 30 plus years as a wrestling fan. I've had wrestlers that I've disliked for many years, but never to the point where I actively want to stop watching the program because of one single person. He is, and it's ridiculous that TK keeps featuring him so prominently. He needs to be helping the younger talent, not holding them back. That should be the ideal situation from the moment that AEW was created and they wanted to bring Chris Jericho in. You bring him in as a consultant, a producer, a backstage agent, something like that. Not as an on-screen talent. He doesn't need to be an on-screen talent. If you want him to be an on-screen talent, I always thought you could have did him like the way they did Harley Race when Harley Race was Big Van Vader's manager. You know, still gave a lot of shine to Harley Race, but kept him in a managerial role. He got his physical, contributions to any Vader match was very limited. Didn't take any shine off of Vader. Actually added to Vader's presentation. All of this stuff. This is all of the things that Jericho could have been doing for AEW. But yet he feels the need to still be on TV. And he can't use the simple fact that, by him being on TV, it's getting more eyes on the product. That's not the truth. We all know that's not the truth. They can, not that I know a lot about ratings, but I know week from week, they bumped up the ratings for the All-In footage with Jack Perry and CM Punk. Of course, they were going to get a boost from that. Like I said, I knew that wasn't going to be sustainable, and it wasn't sustainable because the ratings keep going down. Ratings, in the grand scheme of things, is not that important because, again, I'm a Hulu Live viewer. I'm one of millions of people that use a streaming service to watch TV, and those things aren't counted in the ratings at this point. So, ratings, somewhat inconsequential, except for the simple fact that the ratings that do count, you keep seeing that there's a decrease. So Jericho can't use that as a selling point for him to be on TV. They're not moving attendance-wise tickets for their events, so he can't say that. So what is he doing? What is he doing? If he's not helping bring more eyes to the product in attendance or TV viewership or merch, he's not making the company money. Not at all. He could be helping. He could be advising Hook how to get better, how to generate the heat, how to reinvent yourself if you need to reinvent yourself. Jericho is the master of reinventing himself as a professional wrestler. No one has successfully reinvented themselves as a professional wrestler multiple times in the way Chris Jericho has. But the fact of the matter is, eventually, reinventing yourself, you hit a wall, you hit a ceiling, you hit a plateau. And at this juncture of Chris Jericho's career, that should be the end. You have nothing left to prove. You've won multiple championships. You will go down as one of the greatest of all time. However, you're tarnishing your legacy by trying to hold on to whatever relevance you have at the expense of young talent like Hook and Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. But I said that many times about Chris Jericho, so right now it's redundant. I'm beating a dead horse. But again, a fantastic night of AEW programming. Both Collision and Rampage were fantastic. Couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better. Well, thank you, Mr. Merchant. I appreciate that. I'm glad that we're both on the same page. But yeah, Collision and Rampage, great matches. Really enjoyed the program. Swerve versus Claudio was great. The parking lot brawl was great. Deanna versus Thunder Rosa was great. Great tag match to end Rampage. So a really, really solid night of professional wrestling from All Elite Wrestling. So again, to wrap this up, one last time before we get the hell out of here, just going to run through the schedule. No stream tomorrow. Monday is Monday Night Raw. Obviously, stream starts up about 7:45, and we'll go to the end of Raw a little bit after. What else? Tuesday, no stream, but that's when Shay and I record an episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. So make sure you pay attention to our Twitter on Monday to see the questions tweet where you can drop your questions if you want your questions answered on the podcast. That's on Tuesday. The podcast will drop Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. on all podcast platforms, so you can't miss it. Wednesday evening will be Dynamite and Rampage, apparently. Dynamite and Rampage, another double block of AEW programming. Thursday off. Friday is SmackDown. And then Saturday is a double stream day. Saturday afternoon, we'll be watching WWE Backlash from France. And in the evening, we'll be watching AEW Collision, should there be no issues with scheduling because of the NBA playoffs. So check out the podcast here. All of our links to all of our social media platforms are here. We just started up the TikTok yesterday, so we need TikTok followers. So if you have a TikTok account, follow us on TikTok. It's TikTok is at ringside_rundown. We also just launched some merch. So if you want a t-shirt or a 3/4 sleeve baseball jersey, you can grab one at our merch store through Streamlabs. It is greatly appreciated because all proceeds, all revenue from anything that we do goes back into making the content better. Speaking of revenue, tips. If you enjoy the content so far, even if you have $1 and you want to help us out, you can leave a tip. But don't feel like you're obligated to leave a tip. All of our content we try to make free as possible. Obviously, when we get to the affiliate status here on Twitch, there'll be ads and stuff like that, but we can't control that. So that's about as minimum as it is on the stream in terms of, ads and things like that. We try to keep things as free to view as possible. You can check out more links, the tip menu, and the merch store through our Streamlabs website at this link. I don't know if I got to put the link in the Streamlabs command. I didn't do that, but I got to do that. But yeah, we have a Streamlabs website that has all the links to tipping and our merch and all that other stuff. So that is the end of the stream. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I want to thank Jeff Merchant for contributing to the chat, talking Joshi Wrestling. Shout out to the Jim Barbie. Shout out to E. Ronan. Shout out to Lemons and Limes for being a great moderator as well. Thank you guys for being great moderators. To my mod team, 2 successful streams. I can't thank you guys enough. I will see you Monday evening for Monday Night Raw at 7:45. Until then, guys, have a good night. Take care.